Oh, sorry, I think I'm live. 1 second. What happened to this lighting? Okay, is that better? Sorry. I meant to have all of this set up before we started, and then it's always when I have to go live that uploading like reels and shorts videos and stuff gets complicated. Hold on, let me refresh the live chat. Okay, because I saw some people in the pre-chat, but I don't know who's still here. So I'll just wait for the live chat to refresh. But hello, everyone. Sorry about that. I'm just glad the mic actually connected. You're not late, my amazing life. We just started like literally 20 seconds ago. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, exactly, Claire. We just started. Hey, Critical Mode Gaming. Hey, y'all. Hold on. Let me just. I forgot to. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Hey, Glamrock. Hey, Joe Zamora. Yeah, good to see you too. Hey, everyone. Sorry. I really wanted to start this stream with the contacts already in, but this always happens. Hey, Dolly Chew. Early this time, yeah, we literally just started. Hi, JJ Garcia. Did I say that right? Oh, it's from Insta. That was actually part of the reason I was like, I started so disheveled just now. I was trying to upload a Roxanne Wolf reel on Instagram as well as on YouTube Shorts, and I'm always so stubborn about switching the audio out. I don't know. I always want to make sure like the correct artists get credited and all that. So I always have to like redo the audio. But sometimes it doesn't like correctly line up and I have to do some weird stuff, and like sometimes I get lucky. Today wasn't one of those days, so I was like super fast, like trying to like fix some stuff over on Instagram and here on YouTube, and I was like, I gotta go live. I don't have time for this. Jyla, is that how you pronounce it? Jyla? I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, Donkey Girl. Building a FNAF Bonnie animatronic. It's me, Carter, Gazdag. Okay, awesome. Well, good luck with that. I'm always like so impressed by people who can build the actual like animatronics and stuff. Hey, Eggman. Oh, Jayla. Okay, sorry. You gotta forgive me. I used to live in Japan, and like I get stuck on the way things are like romanized in like, so yeah, to me AI is always like I, so apologies. Hey, Bulls Edits. I do cosplay like you, oh my goodness. Aw. The funny thing is, honestly, I'm like such an amateur, but I feel like by doing these live streams though, I actually have been improving, which is nice. Yeah, speaking of which, we should get started. This always happens to me. I'm like, I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I haven't gone live in a few days. Wait, actually, when was the last time I went live? Was that like a week ago? Has it really been a week? That doesn't sound right, but maybe. Because I meant to go live on Tuesday, and then the Ballora skirt and everything, like I got all tangled up in that, so. Hey, my dad's here. Hi, Dad. Hi, Camilla. By the way, Dad, I don't know if you saw my texts, but you know that screw that we lost? I found it. We never lost it. It turns out it was actually inside the entire time. So we were crawling around looking for a screw in the carpet for like 20 minutes for no reason. We never even lost the screw, so just thought you should know. I don't know what that noise was. I know we both heard the sound of something falling out, but it turns out it wasn't that. both of the screws were in there. I think we just didn't like tighten it all the way, so yeah, weird. But now I feel foolish for how much time we wasted like crawling around. Yeah, you saw the text? Okay, yeah, I know, it's not weird. We both definitely heard it fall, but I guess we imagined it, or it was something else. I don't know. But yeah, it was just in there the entire time. Weird. But anyway, we'll talk about the Ballora skirt in a future stream, hopefully. It's what I've been doing all day, literally, before this was working on the skirt. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow, and yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to do a Ballora stream on Sunday, but I don't know. I do not know. Well, yeah, we'll see. I'll decide tomorrow if I think there's even a chance of that being possible. If not, I really hope next weekend. Like, I can't stand the thought of it going any longer than that, so fingers crossed. We made interesting progress, I'll put it that way. Made some interesting progress. Oh, the denim jacket on the chair. Yeah, it's really cool because it's got a bunch of like space and like NASA like stuff on it. Yeah. It's a cool jacket. I hope Blower skirt is turning out great. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I know we should be working on Puppet right now. Apologies, or I'll get started. But yeah, I will say as far as the skirt goes, yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, I'll talk more about it next time we hopefully do the Ballora live stream. But let's just say I've always been good at failing upwards, and I made a huge mistake, and it turned out that my mistake was actually the right thing to do. So I'm so tired. Every time I think about that skirt, I'm like, man, I'm tired. I don't mean tired at this moment. I just mean the skirt. I'm just, yeah. I swear, only I could manage to like wish I'd messed up sooner. Like, yeah. But I'll put it this way. I was testing the skirt today, and I want to say for the first time ever since I started working on it, I'm pretty like confident that it spins. Like, I took it off and put it back on a bunch of times today, and each time it just does what it needs to do. I mean, the only like caveat there is that like, once I start adding like fabrics and decorations and stuff, that could change. That tends to like make things messier, but it's running a lot better than it ever did before. So that's a pretty good sign. Like, I don't have the same anxiety now every time that I like try it. Like, I hit that button and I'm like, I know it'll need some adjusting, but I know it'll run. And I never had that before, so that's good. Have you done the Marionette cosplay yet before? This first time? It is a new cosplay. I will say, yeah, this is, I think, only the second time that I have streamed this cosplay. I've done it a few times because I actually did it off stream a couple times. But yeah, it's brand new. I've only had this cosplay for like a month or something like that. So yeah, apologies if I am a little rusty today. Like, I might be pausing every now and then to like think about what I'm doing because this is a new one. But yeah, this is only the second time I've ever streamed this one. Hi, Andy. Not doing Marionette. Yeah, yeah. We got the mask over here. We're doing Marionette today. So it wasn't a mistake. If it works, it works. Yeah, I mean, it was a mistake in that, like, well, first I broke something, and then I ordered a replacement, and I ordered the wrong thing. And that actually wound up being better. And I'm just like, I should have been happy, but instead I had like a twitchy eye for like an hour. I was just like, I don't know. I can't even describe the feeling. It was just like, man, that's me though. Yep, failing upwards all the time. Anyway, let's get the contact lenses in, shall we? I wanted to do that before the stream started, but yeah, like I was saying, I ran into issues with today's shorts video and the reels video. But yeah, we will get started. Let's see, I already washed my hands before we started, but I always like to like re-sanitize them just in case, touching your eyes, they're kind of gross. Yeah, it is pretty new. Yeah, this is a new cosplay. I think like I never even announced I was working on it. It was just like a week before the FNAF 2 movie or something. I just randomly was like, surprise, I made a puppet cosplay. I'd been like working on it in secret. So it is very, very new. How long does it take on average to get into a cosplay? It does depend on the cosplay. Some are faster than others. Usually the ones I do on the weekend are the ones that take the longest because I feel I can start earlier on those days. Whereas some of those, if I started on a like in the evening on a weekday, I would be like filming content past midnight. But yeah, I'd say like the fastest ones I can usually do in like 2.5 hours, and then the longest ones can take like up to 5 hours. So yeah, this one today, I'm guessing like probably more like in the 2.5 hour range, probably. I guess hopefully. If it goes any longer than that, then that might mean there's like some issues. So let's hope there's no issues today. The contact lenses here are often where the issues start, though. So hopefully this goes easily. Me and contacts, we don't get along very well. You have a fear of contacts? Honestly, I do too. I know that's probably surprising to hear, but yeah, I don't get along with contacts. I'm very much forcing it. And it was an issue a lot when I first started wearing contacts. I remember there was like, there was even a video that I shared one time, like in the Mangle cosplay, where the entire video was just me looking like upset because I was like, I just didn't want to be wearing the contacts. And I was just like sad about it. Rinse this off a little bit. I did clean these like about a week ago, but you're supposed to do it more than that. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm like very thorough with the cleaning here. But yeah, I am not a fan of contacts. I don't like doing this. That's part of the reason I wanted to do it before the stream started, because I just, yeah, I don't like doing this part, and I often don't do a good job at this part, but I'll try to make it fast. But don't worry, I'll like duck off to the side so y'all don't have to see me doing it because it's gross. Okay. The nice thing about these is I don't have to check if they're inside out or not, because they're actually colored differently on one side versus the other, which a lot of my lenses are not like that, so that's convenient. I'm just checking to make sure I don't see any like debris or anything. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Here, I'm gonna like scooch over a bit so you don't have to see this part, sorry. Dang it. I always have issues with them sticking. Like they won't like adhere to my eye. It's so weird. I have no idea if that's like a normal problem or not. Okay, I think that's one. Ugh. Just see if there's any like debris or any like bad feelings in general. Ugh, gosh. I hate contacts. You can tell by the way I react to them that I don't like them. I've seen like cosplayers where they just like they pop in a contact lens and look completely normal, whereas I always look like a complete mess for like 5 minutes afterwards. But touching your eyes after touching hand sanitizer would be bad. It would be if you did it immediately. I always put on the hand sanitizer and, like, wait a couple minutes. I definitely would not, like, put it on and then, you know, like, I wait until it's, like, so fully absorbed that I, like, can't smell it. Because yeah, that would be like putting alcohol, like, directly in your eye. That's also why, like, I always, like, wipe my hands with the solution. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but it makes me feel a little better about it. 5 hours is crazy, that's how I know you love what you do. And we do too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jayla. Yeah, no, I do love what I do. I would not, because the funny thing is like people always think I'm like a very patient person, and I'm like, not really, but I'm willing to put up with a lot if it's something I enjoy doing. And I think cosplay is a good example of that. This one was it Blower where the contact kept not staying on during the live stream. I think Blower was the one where it was one of the eyelashes wouldn't stay on. That might be what you're thinking of. Because like I custom made those lashes and they're super heavy, and yeah, one of them just kept falling off repeatedly, which was embarrassing because I was trying to live stream at the time, and every now and then someone in the chat would be like, your lash is falling off, and I'm like, I know. I can feel it and it feels awful. I know. It was so uncomfortable. And I just kept like angrily rubbing at it, and it was just, yeah. And I think that was probably irritating the contacts because I kept rubbing my eye and just not having a good time. So the Ballora cosplay is rough, if you couldn't tell. A lot going on with that one. I'm desperate to get it back in action, but woof. That's all I can say with that cosplay. Woof. Hi, Alex. Feel bad for you. It looks painful. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be fine. I just gotta get used to it. Once I'm used to it, I don't feel anything at all. It always like takes a few minutes. Okay, let's see how this one looks. Seems okay, hopefully. Okay, I'll scooch over to the side again. Oops. I immediately like blinked it out. No. Come on, come on. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Your eyes okay? They will be, don't worry. I just need to get used to the contact lenses. It'll take a moment here. That's why I always do them first. I mean, you're supposed to, but there's some cosplayers who are so good at this stuff that like they don't even have to wait. It blows my mind. But I'm not one of those people. Wasn't Undone the one with the stubborn contact? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so that was during the that yellow contact lens saga where I kept getting sent the wrong lenses and stuff, and everyone was like sold out of lenses and it was just a big mess. And yeah, I ordered just my usual, like just the yellow contacts, and they sent me those cat's eye ones. And I was mad about it because anyone who's ever tried to wear those, or if anyone watches Drag Race, you might remember that there was a whole incident with this that people were like memeing for months. The problem with like contact lenses that have like that slit pupil is they drift. They spin and stuff, and so you end up with your eyes like that. So I obviously didn't want those. I complained to the company, and to their credit, they actually did replace the lenses for free and let me keep the fisheye contacts or whatever they were. So I ended up using them with Undine a few times just because I was like, well, as long as I have them. But I knew they were gonna do that drifting thing, and I just had to like occasionally like it was so gross. I had to like shift them back into place. But yeah, I knew they were gonna do that. It wasn't a surprise, but it was super annoying. And so yeah, I did wear them a few times, and then eventually like one of them tore, and I was like, good riddance, like back to my usual yellow lenses. There are like cat's eye lenses you can get where like they're weighted so that they don't spin. They're like heavier on one side or something, but they're like super expensive and I'm not about that life, so. It was an eyelash. Yeah, I've had a few incidences with getting like eyelash issues. Doing a Noelle cosplay? Oh yeah, I do have a Noelle cosplay. Yeah, the last time I did Noelle was just for that Christmas stream, but I didn't make any content that day, so I probably should do the Noelle cosplay again soon and make some like actual videos. And rainy and foggy all day. Are you in Silent Hill? Hi, Cassie. Oh, you didn't miss much. All I've done so far is put the contact lenses in. We just started. So yeah, now that those are in, I think I'm like pretty much adjusted. We're good enough here. I'm gonna put on the like skin prep. Yeah. Thankfully, the makeup for this cosplay is not very difficult. I just got a letter from my wife, Mary. But that's impossible. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna start doing the monologue. Hey, my mom's here too. Hi, Mom. Be nice, y'all. My parents are here. Okay, let's get started on the skin prep. So yeah, I like to use a lot of Marin products. This is the Marin Skin Prep Pro. I call it face glue. And I will say this is one of those cosplays that especially needs it because the tears, you know, on Puppet, it's an unfortunate situation where I have to put part of them on my own face and then part are on the mask. And of course the mask rubs at them. I had to like get rid of quite a few takes last time because there was such a like awful like line that had formed. So I'm gonna try to really seal everything down today if I can. I do think some of that's unavoidable. When I was making that mask, I actually did try to come up with alternative ways of doing the tears that like wouldn't involve me having to even like paint my face and stuff because I wanted to like avoid, you know, that kind of issue of like, hey, the mask is gonna like rub these off and stuff. But the few things I tried just really didn't, they either didn't work or they didn't look very good. I'm having a similar issue with Glamrock Chica right now, actually, where I had some like kind of ambitious ideas for things I could do with the mask and like the beak and stuff. But when I tried those ideas, I wouldn't say anything didn't work, but things just, a lot of stuff didn't look good. So I was like, it's not. I'm gonna be honest here, a bunch of things I tried were kind of giving like Homer Simpson. So I was like, maybe not. So I will say that I think the mask and makeup look that we're gonna end up with for Glamrock Chica is kind of a compromise. It's not entirely what I wanted, but that's okay. I think most of my cosplays end up kind of being made of some compromises. I rarely am able to fully implement everything. So not the end of the world, but yeah. I don't know. I would have loved to have had like a more three-dimensional beak or like a moving beak and stuff. I don't know. Everything I tried, I was like, that's not, it's just not good looking. Because I was looking at other like Chica cosplayers and like basically no one, like at least with Glamrock Chica, no one does any kind of like actual beak. And I was like, really, no one? And then after trying a few things myself, I was like, oh, I see why no one does this. It looks bad. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some compromising, but that's okay. I'd show you all the Chica mask, but it's actually not done yet. I wanted it to be done, but the Laura skirt, you know, as usual, got in the way. She's good at that. So it's almost done though. I might actually, I don't know. We'll see. I might finish it tonight, but I might actually just go right back to working on the skirt, if I'm being honest. Who am I kidding? I can't let it go with the skirt. I just have to, so yeah. But I think the Chica mask is gonna be cool. It's gonna be sparkly. I mean, I know that's not surprising coming from me, but I don't know. I feel like when it comes to glam rock, I'm like, I have to ace this one. That's my niche. I gotta nail it, you know? Okay, so face glue is down. You go and feed my dogs? Feed yourself? Yes, definitely. Can't wait for Chica. Yeah, I mean, I could show you all the partial mask. I'm always weird about showing whips for some reason, but I don't know why I get weird about it, but okay. It's like I said, it's not done, so no judging, but here. Partial mask. So, yeah. It'll be done soon. This is all Belora's fault, as usual. Okay, gotta do the Queen of Pizza, right? Exactly. Ooh, that cosplay does give me excuses to, like, do stuff with pizza. Could be fun. I do have some weird ideas for Glam Rock Chica. We'll see. We'll deal with that when we get there. Anyway, let's start working on the face. So for Puppet, this should be pretty simple. Basically, we just have to black out the eyes. I need full coverage in the sockets. The giant mouth, of course. That's the hardest part, probably. And then, yeah, just like the tears, which I don't have any purple paints of any kind, so I actually do that part with eyeshadow. It's a bit iffy, but it's like good enough. So I will probably be checking the like the look quite a lot with the mask on, so don't be surprised if you see me like constantly just like slipping the mask on. It's just, this is one of those cosplays where like if I don't line everything up just right, it starts to look a little like off. Like we need an illusion. Like the goal of this cosplay is always that like if my eyes are closed and the mask is on, it should, it's like what I do with Ballora, where it fools the eye into thinking the whole face is a mask. But then if I open my eyes, it like intentionally disrupts the illusion, and then it's like, ah. So, you know, I like scary stuff, so yeah. I don't know. I like the creepiness factor of it. So, okay, I'm just trying to think what would be the best thing to do. We should probably just black out the eyes first because it's the easiest and it's the like least like important. Like if anything gets messed up with it, like who cares? So let's at least take care of that. I'm gonna add some water to the black makeup. But yeah, this is a weird one where like, you know, normally I do the like, you know, like that white eyeliner thing I do to like have like the big cartoonish eyes. We can't do that here. This is a weird case where having like anything under my eyes would actually ruin the illusion. So we need the fullest coverage possible. That done looks really good. Oh, thank you, Claire. Yeah, I hope so. I'm a little unsure about this mask, and I'm worried I'm like spending a lot of time on it only to like eventually realize that like it's bad and I have to start over, in which case I'll probably crash out completely. Because like the rhinestoning I've been doing is just like hours upon hours of work, so I hope that mask works out. I'm gonna be really sad if it doesn't. But yeah, I'm actually, since I have to get so close to the edges of my eyes, I always feel a little bit weird about getting paint that close to them, so I'm gonna use eyeliner and then fill out the rest. I know like the paint is supposedly safe for eyes, but I don't know, something about it like weirds me out, so. Partial mask would be my finished ones. Oh. Nah, I just I think part of the issue is I can never leave well enough alone. Like I always make a mask that looks like that should be it, and then I'm like, no, but actually though, what if I did this and that and this? So it's just I think it's just a matter of pure stubbornness and perfectionism, maybe a little bit, but not like in a good way, like in the like annoying way, where I drive myself totally crazy. So yes, I'm just using the eyeliner like just for like directly around my eyes. The rest of it, no. Okay. And I have to get really close because I remember the last time I did this, I thought I had like gotten as close to the like eyeball as possible. And then when I like closed my eyes and checked the illusion, I was like, wow, no, not at all. It doesn't have to be like perfect. It has to be enough that like it'll like fool viewers, you know? But not so close that I get any makeup in my eye because um, the thought of getting makeup in my eye while wearing contacts is so like beyond disgusting to me. It did happen during one stream. I can't remember which cosplay it was, but I was mortified. It was recently too, because I remember like I did it and then I immediately was like, no one saw that, right? Like, because yeah, it was gross. Okay. And then just up here. It's like this inner corner here is like the trickiest part. Like getting close enough that like it's a full illusion, but not so close, like I said, that like I suddenly have makeup trapped like behind the contact lens. Ugh, ugh, ew. That's actual horror. Okay, I think that's at least enough as far as the eyeliner goes. Like we can just switch to using paint now. Hi, is it pronounced Clarly? Did I say that right? Who said it's bad? I have no idea what's going on. Remember me from the Mango Live? Yeah, I remember your username. Hi, Starbean. Was it during the Mango one? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, right, just like... So yeah, it was gross. I just completely missed with the paint, like right in my eye, and I was like, like just, I don't know, I was so mortified. Okay, let's I'll use this brush. Yeah, it should be good enough. So yeah, the nice thing about this part is we do not have to care at all about how neat and tidy this is. It doesn't matter. Because again, we got the eye sockets on the mask. So all we have to do is just make sure that there's enough on here to fill those in. The rest of it's like whatever. I always feel like I'm like preparing for like a football game or something when I do this. Okay. I don't know, there's something just so funny about this process. I'm trying to decide if I want to switch to a sponge or not. I don't know if it would really be any faster, honestly. It'd be about the same. Maybe for like a second layer. We'll do a mask check soon, but I always have to wait until the paint dries or else obviously putting the mask on is just gonna ruin everything that I just did. Do you ever change cosplays when they're already made it? They're old? Change cosplays when they're already made if they're old? Oh, like updating them? Yeah, I frequently do that actually. Um, I've actually been doing that a lot lately. Like like practically redid the mask for my circus baby cosplay. Um, and did some like upgrading on the like spinning fan and stuff. Um, and yeah, I did stuff like the Mangle cosplay. I added those new arms recently. Um, yeah, I frequently do that. I'll like upgrade like wigs and stuff. Like I always feel like my cosplays are like never necessarily totally done because there is always like that aspect of it of like, you know, oh, like it's done enough to like make some videos, but like that doesn't mean I'm not gonna like add a whole bunch of new stuff to this like 6 months from now, you know? I'm always like open to making changes. Don't tell yourself the Chica mask, it looks great. No, thank you so much, Critical Mode Gaming. I hope so. I don't know. The makeup test was like it was a little iffy, but we'll see. I guess my takeaway from it was like maybe Glamrock Chica wasn't the right pick for like certain ambitious ideas. I might save some of those ideas for something else. I think with her, some of them would look a little off, but they might look cool with some other stuff. So I was glad I tried a few things, but I think just with that mask the way it is now, I think I'm gonna be going for like just more strictly glam rock and like cute and stuff. I'll do something a little more daring after her. So I'm just like trying to put layers down because like you can see how like transparent it always goes down at first. It's just because it's like it's water based, you know. Just give me a like, enjoy the live stream, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Summer. I appreciate that. Hi, fun time, Jake. What's the stream about today? We're doing yeah, I never know. Do y'all prefer calling it puppet or marionette? It seems like both are correct, but I never know which one people like better. But yeah, we're doing that cosplay. This is actually only the second time I have ever streamed it, so hopefully this goes well, because this is a new cosplay. I want to say this is actually my newest cosplay. Pretty sure. It doesn't feel like the newest because Bellora's been like, you know, driving me nuts for so long, but technically this is my newest, I believe. Which is why I might be like a little slow in a few areas just because like I'm still getting used to this one. I'd like to think it'll be second nature eventually. Okay, let's like let that dry for a moment and then I'm gonna do like a mask check with it and see how it looks. Muppet. Sounds makes me think of Muffet from Undertale. You like Marionette, and then you call her Puppet. Alternate between Marionette and Puppet. That's kind of where I'm at. I feel like I use both Marionette and Puppet, and there's like no reason for why I say one or the other. It's just like whichever one pops out of my mouth first. I don't know. I keep switching back and forth. The movie, I think, only said Marionette, but yeah, I don't know how accurate that is to how the fan base feels about it. I don't know. My iced coffee. That's okay. I have an energy drink. In fact, I should probably grab that. I once again did a ghost energy drink because I just think that's very funny for FNAF character. Also, I realized I think this is the first time I'm putting on a FNAF cosplay in like 2 weeks or something. It's wild. It's just because the backdrop was down, but the backdrop is back up again now finally, so phew, did that last night. Took like 2 hours. Um, okay. Make a toy Chica cosplay after the puppet. Yeah, well, I'm working on a glam rock Chica at the moment. But yeah, we'll see about after that one is done. It'll be my first time trying a Chica cosplay at all. Um, yeah, I'm gonna run and grab my energy drink. So just give me like 1 second. It's in the fridge. I know y'all probably think I like live off of these things, but it's kind of funny because I only ever drink them during live streams. But it's just like, since that's the only time anyone ever sees me, it gives the impression that I'm constantly drinking these things. Like, I literally haven't had an energy drink since a week ago when I was, again, streaming. Okay. I didn't know what color to go with for puppet, but I don't know. Sour Patch Kids Ghost Energy for puppet / marionette sounded extremely funny to me. I know I could have gone with like purple maybe instead of red, but I'll be honest here, not the biggest fan of fake grape flavors. There is like a Welch's grape version of this one, but I haven't tried it because I feel like I'm not gonna like it. Sorry to all the grape fans out there. I love actual grapes. And I like some grape stuff. Like I love grape soda for whatever reason. I love grape juice. There's like maybe a few grape candies out there, but usually for the most part, I can safely assume that I won't like any fake grape flavoring. Like my roommate and I used to trade Skittles. Like I would give him the purple ones and he'd give me the green ones. Marionette is hard for me to remember. I spell puppet. Yeah, that's understandable. Oh yeah, Toby. Toby back here. Pat pat. Hi Lauren. Hey Wake, was it Wake Juan? Wake Juan? That one grape drink I got. Yeah. Powered through that, but yeah, it was tasted exactly how I thought it was gonna taste. I don't know, fake grape flavors just are a little too like medicinal for me. Which is too bad because yeah, I love grapes. Man, I could demolish like a bowl of grapes, but fake grape, I'm like, I don't like fake flavors. No, I like other flavors that are fake. Like I love like fake like, lemon, lime, watermelon, like cherry, all that kind of stuff. It's just grape specifically where I'm like not the biggest fan of it. So there is like a grape version of this and I just haven't tried it because I'm like I don't think I'm gonna like it. How often do I stream on non-holidays? I usually aim for 3 times a week. I haven't streamed in a week, and that's rare. That was an unusual circumstance. It just had to do with me like being busy with some other stuff, but I usually aim for like 2 to 3 times a week. Oh, thank you so much for the jewels, my amazing life. Thank you, thank you. Aw, that's so kind for first jewels of the stream. Thank you so much. Fake watermelon is the worst. It depends, yeah. There are a few where I'm like, yeah. It really depends on the company because like I say I like fake cherry, but that definitely depends because like I don't like Swedish fish. That fake cherry is no. That one to me tastes like pure medicine. But it depends because yeah, like fake watermelon, I like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, for example. But then yeah, there's like there was one company that had a watermelon that was like so disappointing, and I can't remember which candy brand it was, but yeah, it really just depends on the candy. Grape is the only one where I feel like across the board, I pretty much can guarantee I'm not gonna like it, unless it's like grape soda or grape juice or something. I like citrusy stuff. I'm that person who's always going for the lemons and the limes and stuff. Okay, yeah, let's do a mask check just to make sure we have maximum coverage here. I just wanted to wait till it had dried a bit before doing this. Let's see. So yeah, the goal here is to just make sure that like no matter how I turn my head, when you like look inside the socket, you know, it's like fully covered. Do some like fake facial expressions because like see stuff like that can like change things. So looks like we're good here though. I can't imagine I would ever. Yeah, that should be fine. And then how's the like yeah, see again that inner corner there. That's the hardest part, getting super close to that edge there. I think this one's okay. Okay, yeah, let me add a little bit more black to that inner corner there. Just gotta get really, really close to the eye without stabbing myself. Okay. That seems a bit better. Can't break the illusion. Okay, let's work on the mouth. This part tends to kind of suck, if I'm being honest. It's just hard because basically the way that I do this is like I fully black out my lips and then we have to like go way past them because we're trying to make like that big like void mouth, you know? And then I draw lips like above and below the fake mouth. I have to basically make a fully new mouth for myself, but I have to do it in a way that doesn't look weird, and it can easily look weird. So, yeah, this part tends to be a little challenging. And I need it to like, yeah, okay, you know, I'm gonna put on the lipstick and then I'm gonna put the mask back on because I want to make sure I don't like overshoot and stuff with this one. Like, yeah, that's the one tricky thing with this cosplay. The makeup's not hard, but getting it to like blend with the mask is hard. So I'm just gonna start with this. And I don't have to worry about doing a perfect job with this yet because I'm gonna touch it up at the end. Because you know, like talking and drinking ruins it anyway. So we're just putting enough down that like I can kind of see where we're going with this. But yeah, I have to be careful because if I go too high up on the top lip, we're simply not going to have room to draw on a fake upper lip. So yeah. Especially because I have a very downturned nose, if y'all hadn't noticed. It's very, you know, so I have like especially limited room. It's annoying. Okay, so we can like switch to the paint soon. I just want to make sure that we're doing this right. Real fake flavor. John is used for its fake raspberry. Oh, really? I can't remember what the raspberry one tastes like. That's a shame because I usually like fake raspberry flavors. You paint your neck or put clothing on it? Yeah, I do both. Yeah, I'm going to eventually paint my neck. That's when I like take these out and like put on the hairnet and stuff. But also the top that I wear with this cosplay does have like a turtleneck. So it's like I paint my neck far enough and then the turtleneck kind of does the rest. And then I wrap it with like a clown ruffle to like kind of seal it down. It's not perfect. I ruin a lot of takes with the neck ending up showing and then me getting mad about it, but it's better than nothing, you know? Still here, J-Lo? So their entire face. Oh gosh, no, 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 no. What? Uh, yeah, don't do that. What? Please tell me no one was saying I was doing something like that, because what the heck? Okay, so yeah, we want the mouth to go like here-ish. I'm trying to remember, does it go past the tears? It should, right? That would make the most sense. Just double checking a few things. I want to make sure. Actually, let me pull up the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the smile should go past the tears, but I just want to like double check. Yeah, like a little bit past. It should kind of go like close to the cheeks. Okay. Yeah, Puppet's face is white. Wait, what in the world? That is very strange. People say weird stuff sometimes. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that, Andrew. I didn't see what they said, but I can infer based on what everyone's saying here on what it probably was. Eye roll. Okay, so yeah, let's kind of get like a guidelines down, you know, see how far we should go here. It's actually like very similar to how I do the Ballora mouth, where like the goal is to like have that void on your face, gaping maw. I feel like you probably can't go too far with Puppet. Like, if anything, like, the more ridiculous, the better. Paint to the back row. Sorry, I thought I heard the cat. I think Sid's in here. Okay, so looks a little crooked, doesn't it? Kind of go here a bit. Okay. Like that. I hope I'm not going too far. But like I said, I don't think you really can with Puppet. Like, it's kind of meant to be extreme. I feel like this is farther than I went last time, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I kind of want to see what happens, if I'm being honest. If it looks bad, we'll put white paint back over it. But I don't know, I'm kind of curious how far I can take it. Go big or go home, right? Also, those noises are the cats getting fed. Okay, so hopefully there's enough room on the top, and then for the bottom, I'm trying to think how far down to go. You have a face paint palette called Ukambe Cruz. Is that a good brand? Yeah, actually, I use that brand for, where is it? Hold on. That's the palette I use for Roxanne Wolf, actually. And actually, I think I'm going to use it today as well. I'm going to double check, but I believe the purple that I use for the tears is from this palette. I think they're good. Like, I wouldn't say they're like the greatest like eyeshadows ever, but they're like really good for the price. I feel like you get a lot of like colors for cheap, which I appreciate. So yeah, I recommend them. I've been using them, at least this particular palette, for a while now, and I've been happy with it. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with them at all. I think they're very good. But yeah, I think I'm probably, if I'm remembering correctly, I believe I use this purple here today. But I'll double check one of my other palettes just to make sure, but yeah, I don't know if it's pronounced Ukambe, that's how I keep saying it, but I don't actually know if that's right, but, yeah, I think they're good. Have I done a Circus Baby cosplay? Oh, yeah, definitely. That's one of my favorites, actually. Cheaper palette from the Athena palette. Yeah, the Ukanbe or whatever, however you say it, is like, yeah, they're cheaper, but they're good. They're good for the price. Didn't know you were gonna use a mask like that. Thought you were gonna use one of the roundy ones. It'll look round in the end, don't worry, because I paint like my neck black and then like kind of like up here to like round the face out. So it's gonna look like a rounded mask in the end, but in a way where I can still like emote and like use my eyes and stuff. So yeah, it'll work out. Hi, Dark Elf Female. Yeah, we're doing puppet again today. The palette of the face and body paint is really good. I want to make sure someone is experienced because I want to get into cosplay. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's a very good company. Yeah, I would not be opposed to even getting more. Like I happen to just have the one that's like the purple with a little pink, but I've seen some of their other palettes and they've got like a very wide range of stuff. Like, and yeah, I think they're very good. So okay, I have no idea how far to like take this here, but we're gonna find out. I am enjoying the absurdity of it though. This kind of thing is like my favorite, like this sort of like ridiculous horror stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think I have to like go down the chin a bit, like my actual chin. And then the lips will be like down here. The fake lips. Now I know Puppet does have like the void is very like an oval. It's kind of like egg shaped. Um, but I don't know. I like to have a little bit of a clowny smile going on, just a bit. Personal preference. I feel like all my FNAF cosplays have like that clowny like Joker smile. Okay, let's try to even this out. That's bananas. I definitely went farther today. I think it'll be funny. I'm here for it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a horror cosplay, right? It should be freaky. Well, not that it has to be. I've actually seen some very adorable puppet cosplays. Luckily, we can even some of it out with the white paint too. This is just kind of like our first pass, you know? Okay. Needs to go down a little more. It's tricky because when you emote, it like changes the shape of things. So if you see me like doing weird smiles and stuff, it's like me double checking that stuff. So cool, you Marionette? Yeah, we're doing a Marionette like Five Nights at Freddy's cosplay today. Good, thank you for reading your comment. Oh, no problem. I see my follower, like, they ignore their chat. Oh, really? That's a bummer. Well, to me, it's like, why be live then? Like, I mean, I can't always catch everything in the chat, like, sometimes I miss stuff, but to ignore it completely, it's like, then just make videos, you know? To me, like, part of the fun of being live is that there's a chat. I went so fast, I just got back, you return, and suddenly I have, like, a whole mouth going on here. Yeah, lots of things, like, the makeup for, Puppet is not too challenging, um, but it might seem like it's going fast, but, like, this is one of the ones, though, where, the corrections and polish might take a bit of time, but at least this, like, first pass should go pretty quickly. I'm just trying to, like, even some stuff out here. I can tell this side's more rounded. Got a curve to it. Yeah, I mean, symmetry's never been my my strong suit, but probably close enough. It has to at least be close enough that the tiers will end up being the same length, you know? Potassium. Chris, get the banana. Hi, Randall. My hardest cosplay? I mean, probably Spammed in Neo, honestly. Like, I want to say Ballora because she's given me the most grief in my life, but the difference is I can wear Ballora for a while. Spammed in Neo, it's like you're gonna get like 2 hours at the absolute maximum out of me before I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm dying. No more of this, please. Hi, Glenn. Hi. Hi, Sid. Two kitties are over here. What are you two doing? Trying to think if I can like angle the camera to show them or not. I don't know if they're gonna be visible. I see Sid over there. Glenn's like way over there. What are you two doing? Oops, Sid's wandering behind me. Do you see him back there? What are you doing, Sid? Can you see him? See his like head over here. What are you doing? I feel like Sid hasn't been in one of my streams in a while. Hey, you. Oh, so cute. Oh, they're so adorable. They're like very content since they just ate, so. The rest of the tiers ribbons. Yeah, I tried a few things like that originally and they just didn't work out. I tried something with paper and it had problems when I tried it. I actually tried something with rhinestones. I was really disappointed that that didn't work out because it looked cool in my head, not so much in practice. But yeah, I don't know. It's possible I'll eventually switch the way that I do this. I'm always upgrading my cosplays. But yeah, I actually did try something like that and it just, yeah, it had some issues. You're on Spampton's absolute torture. Imagine being the guy, right? Yeah. Sid's sighting. I know Sid's like he hasn't been around in my streams lately. He's always like kind of sleeping through this part of the day. He like eats his dinner and then he naps. And then he naps for hours and then he wakes up suddenly late at night and is like, ah, and he like goes into like we call his goblin mode. Okay, so let's start getting the red part of the lips on. This is where I always run into some issues where it's like making it look like not super weird is kind of hard. We'll do the best we can. I mean, let's face it, like, the, puppet has a weird design. There's no avoiding that. It's a cool design, but it is pretty weird. My main issue is just, like, how far to, like, go with any of this. I mean, obviously, my nose is a border I cannot pass, but also, sorry, I know I usually don't leave the masks on this much when I'm doing the makeup for my cosplays, but in this case, it's just a little bit easier since I'm trying to line things up. I'm not gonna have it on the whole time, but for a lot of this, I will. I'm kinda going back over the black a little bit. Okay. A little uneven. That's alright. Probably gonna add a little bit of, like, lip liner to it too. The bite of 83. This bottom lip is the hardest part. This top one, there's, like, only so much I can do because there's not a lot of space. This bottom one, I feel like this is where it gets weird, and I'm like, "Uh." Hi, Glenn. Can you hear him? "What? What's the matter? Why are you staring at me?" "Mm, yeah." He's just slow blinking at me. If you're wondering if he cares that I'm wearing this getup, he does not. I swear the cats don't even notice when I'm wearing any cosplay stuff. They have no reaction to it at all. I'm guessing it's just because 'cause they're mostly scent-based, like, as long as I just smell like me, anything I do, they're like, "Whatever." But yeah, I'm not even entirely sure that they can actually tell that I'm wearing anything weird. They've never reacted to it. Okay. Going pretty far down here, but I'm pretty sure that's how I did it last time too. Oof. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Uh, have you ever tried using mesh for any mask cosplays? Yep. It's So I tried that for this one. Uh had some cool ideas with it, did some stuff with it, and then realized some stuff about it was not gonna look as good in videos as I was hoping, and so I changed my mind, but in taking out the mesh, I, like, tore the entire inside of the mask. It's like a shredded disaster back here. Like, an entire, like, layer of the inside of this mask is, like, missing now because I was messing around with mesh. So, yeah, that is originally what I wanted for this one, but just didn't work out. It was gonna be cool because I was gonna put, like, rhinestone on the mesh, kinda like how I do the, like, rhinestone on the, paper on the mango eye to, like, give it, like, that glow, but, yeah, I don't know. I realized that it was gonna, like, really restrict some of the, like, emoting and stuff that I could do in the video, so it doesn't mean I would never do, mesh with a cosplay, it's just, yeah, I wanted to with this one and then was like, actually, no." but maybe another time. Love your cosplays. Oh, thank you so much. The stupidest goober speeds. The funny username. I just say that they're like, who is this? Or I'll go, right? I know Glenn was like slow blinking at me, but maybe I'm mistaking his just like squinting of confusion for slow blinking. Okay, I think like the bottom lip, it looks big, but I think with like a little like liner, it'll be fine. And then once the like white paint goes down, I think it'll kind of like even it all out a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little liner for now, but I'm probably gonna have to redo it after I do the white paint. And then, yeah, I guess at that point we could probably go ahead and do the tears, and then after that I'm gonna have to like put my hair back because then yeah, we're gonna have to do like the neck paint and the white face paint and stuff. But yeah, there's not that much left to do, thankfully. We're kind of just down to like all the polish and stuff. So yeah, when I said lip liner, I meant paint. Kind of like helps to like, you know, make it a little more 3D. I might add some highlights to it at the end, but we'll see. I'm not sure if it's going to need it. Like round these edges here a bit. And then a bit on the bottom. And then yeah, again, around it for, it makes it a little more 3D. Get rid of those like sharp corners. I like, you just can't even, I have such a hard time taking it seriously sometimes. Like I look in the mirror and I'm just like, If he was freaked, you'd know. Yeah, for sure. Like I've lived with Glenn for 10 years. I can always tell when he's like actually upset, and he is unfazed by my cosplay stuff. Turn the mask off, you turn into the face. Yeah. Maybe it's good that I keep the mask on for so much of the makeup process, but like you can see why I do, right? Because when I take the mask off, it really does change everything so much that it's like actually hard to judge how the makeup is going because it's so weird. So yeah, I tend to like keep the mask on a lot more for this one because yeah, it's genuinely easier to do the makeup if I have the mask on. Hi, Purple Heart. Hey, Alex. Looks good so far. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Claire. Yeah, I hope so. Since it's a newer cosplay, you know, I'm not as confident, but oh, Glenn's back. Hi. Meow. You just, yeah. You gonna sit here and stare at me and meow about nothing? Why are you meowing so much? What do you want? I don't think Glenn even knows what he wants. He's one of those cats where he just kind of does stuff, but I don't know if he knows why he's doing stuff. Okay, I'm just trying to decide. Do I use... I can't remember which purple I use. Because I've got two palettes that have purple. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I use this one, the Yukon Bay, because it has like this very like neon purple in it. Yeah. Some of my other ones are like a little too warm. It's like a very cold purple, you know? Okay. I find this part kind of tricky doing the purple. I think the best way to go about it is to put as much down now while the mask is on, and then I'm going to take the mask off and go intentionally too far up behind it so that like it can compensate for any shifting that happens. The only thing is it's hard because like, you know, obviously these don't shift because it's a mask, but a face does shift. And it sucks because then if you have these straight lines, they're gonna like move around. So the challenge here is getting the lines on my face as straight as possible to match up with the mask, but it's not 100% possible. So we're just gonna like do the best we can, you know? So let's at least get a couple layers going here. And that's the other thing too, is it takes a few layers because this is just eyeshadow. If it was paint, it probably would go faster, but I don't have any purple paints like this. Like, I feel like it's such a unusual color of purple too. And you're probably wondering like, well, if you don't have any paints like that, then like, where'd you get the paint on the mask? The problem with that is this was a Posca paint pen, and you really shouldn't put acrylic paints and stuff on your skin. Please don't. It's not good for you. In fact, if you're painting with like acrylic paints and stuff, if you have gloves, I would suggest it, but at the very least, wash your hands afterwards. I know they always say things are like, they're not really that toxic and stuff, but like, you know, up to a point. Believe me, I'd love to be able to just use a Posca paint pen on my face. That would be so much easier, but not good for you. Face paints exist for a reason. Sorry if you can hear Glenn meowing in the distance. Like I said, I don't even think he knows what he's meowing about. He just does this. So yeah, I'm gonna just do as much as I can. And then yeah, we're gonna take the mask off and keep going. Just have to get it close enough. But yeah, no matter what I do, like, you know, the mask is gonna shift, my face is gonna shift. It's never totally perfect. But as long as it's like close enough in videos that like enough of an illusion forms, then it's fine. He's still meowing. What's the matter, Glenny? It's also okay if I overshoot a little with this because when we do the white face paint, I can paint back over anything that went too far, so not a big deal. Is the face the long part? Do you mean like as far as the process goes? Because yeah, I would say like the makeup is the part that takes the longest. The costume is actually pretty easy for Puppet and should not take long at all. So okay, yeah, now we're gonna like intentionally go too far to make sure that this blends in as much as possible with the mask. And it's also okay if some of this gets on the like black paint because we can just go back over that. I just wish it wasn't so hard to get like dark color. Like eyeshadow always takes so many layers. It is a fun shade of purple though. neon violet or something. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, there's, like, pretty bad risks with acrylic paint, so yeah. I've had people in the chat ask on occasion about putting acrylic paint on their face, and I'm like, "No, don't. Please don't. It's so bad for you." Sorry if you hear any strange noises. I think that's actually Sid messing around back there. Pumpkin Man? Who's Pumpkin Man? I feel like I keep missing, like, very odd things in the chat. Probably for the best. Yeah, that is Sid. There's a cat being weird back there. What are you doing, Sid? You're making weird noises, mister. They always get so weird after they eat dinner. It's not even like the zoomies or anything, they just get weird. I'm kind of like intentionally going into the black a little bit. I don't want like any weird dividing lines visible. And we'll put the mask back on and see how it looks. Okay, it's probably about as much coverage as I can get with the purple. Like that's pretty much as dark as it'll go, you know, since it's eyeshadow. So let's see how this looks. Okay. Okay, so this side's like not too bad. Maybe just a little bit more here. And like I said, we'll polish up the edges with the white paint. And then this side here, I think. Yeah, I think we just need to polish that side a little bit, but I think it mostly looks okay. As long as it's close enough, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can't be perfect. But close enough is always good in my book. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the jewels, Heidi Smith. Thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm always surprised when I get jewels during the makeup part. It is very appreciated. I'm adding a little extra here to compensate for like smiling. Just a bit. And then yeah, we're gonna like narrow those edges there with the white paint. Just trying to make absolutely sure that line doesn't show. It really messed up some takes last time. I mean, it's like I said, it's a little unavoidable. Some of it's gonna rub off no matter what I do, but the less the better. Okay, so that's probably it for the face paint. For the moment. I mean, the lips and stuff are not like necessarily perfect. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna add like highlights or anything. But at this point, I think the best thing we can do is get started on the neck and white face paint and stuff, which is basically the final steps, actually. So I'm going to have to get the hairnet on, unfortunately. Even that out a bit. Guys, it's so hard to like figure out how far to go with the lips. Yeah, something like that. Sorry, I tend to get a little perfectionist near the end. Yeah, I think like I'm just gonna kind of carry on for the moment and then kind of just do some touch-ups near the end. I want to like lower this part. Like that curve is like off to me. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, I gotta like pull my hair back and stuff now. Ugh. Hate it. You know, I have another clip here. There we go. Alrighty. Can someone please tell me if they can see my chat? I can see it. Are you subscribed, Heidi Smith? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Phew. Probably gonna cut my hair soon, honestly. I used to always wear it long until I started cosplaying, and then it was like wigs took priority. Okay. And this one. And back here. Okay. So let's do the black neck paint at the very least. I'm just trying to decide if I need to switch into the other shirt. The one with the turtleneck. Did I do that last time? Let me double check. Because I might not have to. I don't know. Oops, wrong one. Let's see. When was that last stream? December 11th. Wow. So it's been over a month since I streamed this cosplay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. Looks like I did not bother to do that. So, okay, then let's just keep going. I think it's a pretty stretchy turtleneck, so it should be okay. Okay, so yeah, in that case, let's get the neck painted. Obviously, we want a pretty rounded face for Puppet, but I changed up the way I do the hair. I know I was doing like that like Yurei kind of like wig for a while there, and I changed it to pigtails. So technically the face shape doesn't matter that much because like the hair just kind of permanently drapes over it anyway, but you know, we'll still try to like get it close enough. I think it looks so much cuter now with the pigtails. I don't know why I didn't do that originally. I think it's because like I put that wig on and then just was like immediately enchanted by the like ghostiness of it. But after a while I was like, pigtails are better though. It also helps because the pigtails, like when I had the hair draping before, it tended to cover the cheeks on the mask. Whereas the pigtails actually keep them out of the way now so you can actually see the cheeks. Because I did get some complaints about that with the first few videos where people were like, I think I'd like this better if you like, you know, could figure out how to like get the hair out of your face. And I was like, fair enough. Figure out how rounded to make it here. I don't want to get too close to the lips though, or it's going to look like a little bad. I will switch to a sponge soon too. I'm just trying to get the like basic shape down. Something like that. Again, me and Symmetry, not friends, but I do my best. I think the chin needs to be a little bit more rounded. Well, I don't know, actually. Does it though? I just don't want to get too close to the lips. It's already kind of pushing it. It's just like at certain angles, like that line is kind of gone. It's probably fine though. It's fine. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Hi, Spamtonies. Hi, Geo Bunny the cat. Welcome to the stream, y'all. We are on the face painting stage, if you couldn't tell. Which is good because it means we don't actually have that much left to do. Yeah, let's like switch to a sponge at the very least here. That'll go much faster. Might take a couple layers though, like it did with the eyes. But it'll be easier to tell if I need to shift the line once all of this is down and kind of like see how the illusion is working. I'll definitely have to do a mask check because then I can like check the coverage on the sides here and stuff. I don't think I have to go like too far with this one because yeah, I am gonna wear a turtleneck and a clown ruffle. And I think last time I taped them down, so it especially shouldn't matter. Like, I don't think I need to go like too ham on the neck paint, you know? It shouldn't be a big deal. I definitely have to go back far enough here though, because even with the pigtails, like, they can still shift enough that you can start to see like the sides here, and that's no good. do not want that. Hi, Jurgen Vardy. Oh, you got the flu, Geo Bunny. I'm sorry to hear that. About to go see a doctor. I know you're saying yay me, but they probably can give you something that'll help you feel better though, so I say that's a good thing. Hopefully you'll feel better soon. Having the flu sucks. You subscribed to Jurgen Vardy? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I should mention, like, if there's any like newcomers watching the stream, it's always worth it to subscribe, because whatever cosplays you see me doing during these streams, the like goal of me doing them is that after the stream, I film like shorts videos and stuff in them. So subscribing to me is good, because then it's not even so much that you get to see how this cosplay turns out at the end of the stream, you get to see it in action via the videos on the channel. So yeah, you should definitely subscribe. If I start to pull out the like YouTuber tricks, you know, smash that like button, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell, blah, 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 blah. I don't actually know how to do any of the YouTuber stuff. That's just a theory. That's probably good enough for the moment. It might need a second layer, but like I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Let's see how the chin line looks. That's pretty puppety, isn't it? It's not very even, but I don't think I need to shift it. Here, let's try it with the mask. See how that looks. Hi, Jorge. Got my own puppet cosplay. Or a clue where I can get big buttons. Yeah, I originally was going to try to find big buttons, but I ended up just making them. I honestly just used EVA foam. It seemed the easiest. I think even just construction paper would probably work. Okay. Do I need to go up farther? I don't think so, because like I think, like I'm pretty sure the pigtails like hang like that. I think. Probably. I'm just trying to decide if I should like paint farther up on the sides or not. I don't know. Maybe like a little bit, but I think the hair pretty much covers it on the sides. I don't really think it's gonna matter. And since they're pigtails, it's like they don't even shift that much, you know? They're just kind of like it's probably good enough. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty puppet-esque. I don't know how else to put that. It's close enough. Okay, so then, yeah, let's do the white makeup. This is where all the like final polishing stuff goes down. So this part's like important in the sense that like anything that doesn't look good now, this is my last chance to fix it. But I think so far so good. I mean, like the mouth's a little weird, but I mean it's puppet, like it's gonna be weird no matter what you do. I'm trying to, does the mouth need highlights? I feel like it's kind of just self-highlighting, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Because like the lipstick is so shiny that it just kind of like does it itself. I don't know. Did I add highlights last time? I can't remember. Let me see. definitely did the mouth a bit differently last time. I made it like narrower for sure. In fact, it looks like last time I didn't even have the mouth go past the tears. It's kind of a weird decision. I don't know why I did it that way. I mean, this is a new cosplay. Like, any decision I make is because I don't know what I'm doing yet. Yeah, I don't think I added any highlights, so we're just gonna skip that. I don't think it needs it. The makeup is already so shiny that it's like fine, you know? Hi, Marley. Looks good. Thank you so much, Hershey Candy. Thank you, thank you. That's just a theory. Hi, you random weirdo. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Emily. I got a bunch of new people here. Hi, everyone. Oh, and we passed 50 likes, too. Thank you so much, y'all. I was not expecting to hit 50 likes before we got to the costuming part, so heck yeah. Thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, let's do the white face paint, which should basically be the final step. But yeah, it's just like this part's just tricky because this is where I fix things. So let's try not to mess this up. Also, I really need to clean off this container. It's like disgusting. Ew. Ugh, gosh. I might need to wash my hands actually. Ew. Oh, yeah, that's oh, gross, gross, gross. I need to like fully wash that container. I don't know, should I wash my hands? Ugh, it's like greasy. uh Maybe I should. You know what, in that case, why don't I just take a bathroom break now? I usually do it like before we do the costuming, but yeah, I think I need to like wash my hands if I'm being honest. I'm like, I don't even want to touch the microphone, but I have to. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to the white paint so it'll settle while I'm gone. And then, why is it greasy? Ew. It's like the paint settled on the outside of the container or something. But yeah, I'm gonna like take the microphone off and just be back in a moment. I don't feel like continuing with my hands like this. It's really gross. It's like, ugh, even like touching the microphone, I'm like, ew, ew, ew. Okay, sorry, I'll be right back. That's much better. Gross. All right. Huzzah. Is Sid still in here? So I couldn't tell if the cat was still in here. Anyway. Looking at Toby Fox, yeah. Was he a good guard dog? Okay. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to be quick about it. I had to like get that stuff off my hands. It was like sticky and gunky and bleh, ew. Okay. So let us continue. Yeah, we just got to get the white face paint down. Hopefully this won't take too long. I don't have to paint my forehead either, which is good. This is one of those cosplays where the combination of a wig with bangs as well as the like those like kind of bandana-ish things I've been wearing lately makes it so that I just do not need to paint my forehead. I reached over 65. Oh yeah. Wow, we like suddenly jumped up in likes there. Thank you so much, everyone. That's awesome. Does that mean I'm like slowly being freed from like my algorithm prison? I can't tell. Like views on my channel like are always so random. Every live stream I just roll the dice. Like let's see if if a lot of people attend or not. I don't know. Because I think it just has to do with like whether or not I get pushed onto the feed, you know? Okay. FNAF, yeah. Like makeup. Thank you, chicken butt. It'll look better once the mask is on. Yeah, for anyone who just showed up, my FNAF cosplays are a little odd because they always involve a sort of like masquerade mask that I make. And so it makes the makeup process really weird because I'm not like doing a full look. I'm doing a look that's meant to blend with a mask that has already been made. So yeah, the makeup process is like kind of a woof, but I promise it'll make sense in the end. And I'll be like double checking with the mask too while I'm doing this, so like for anyone who's like new to this cosplay, you'll see what I mean soon enough. So yeah, this is what I mean when I say like we get to kind of like polish everything now, like smooth out these lines and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to I have like a magnifying screen here. That's better. I'll definitely have to double check on these because I do think the tear lines are like a little too wide and the mouth is a little too high up, but we'll see. At the very least, we got to just get the paint down, you know? That's the important thing. I usually do end up putting like a little bit more black down at the end. Just to like fix up anything that happens with the white. But yeah, it'll be easier to tell once the mask is on though. Hey, Universe the Demon Fox. Welcome to the stream. Looks so good. Thank you so much, Stupidest Cooper. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I know it's weird looking, but I mean, as long as you can see the vision, right? That's all that matters. I feel like this line is kind of wonky. Then again, I'm looking at this through the magnifying thing, so it's probably like I'm noticing stuff that doesn't matter. Now the nose is very important here because I need this to blend with the mask as much as possible so that it looks like I don't even have a nose. That is my one complaint with this cosplay, is that I do think sometimes, depending on like the lighting or like how close I am to the camera, the mask line does show and like definitely damages the illusion, but there's really nothing I can do about it. That's not like a fixable thing. I mean, the mask line always shows up on all of my cosplays to a certain degree, but with most of them, I don't care because with the FNAF cosplays, a lot of times, you know, it's just like, it's a faceplate, right? These animatronics have faceplates. But Puppet, it's a little different. So, yeah. I really wish that that line didn't show up, but I don't know how to make it not do that, unfortunately. I don't think there's a solution for that. Like, it's a masquerade mask. The divide's gonna be there no matter what I do. It's so funny. Doing this without the mask on is just, like, ridiculous. Okay. I hate doing these corners. It's, like, the hardest part. I will need another layer, though, because, like, this always goes down very kinda, like, transparent, you know? And the thing is, like, the more transparent it looks, the less it'll blend in with the mask. And then that dividing line is gonna look even more extreme, which I do not want. Sorry, my contact is getting all blurry already, and I'm like, seriously, we just started. Like, come on. Steady. I feel like my hand would be shaky. Oh, my hand is definitely very shaky. I wish it was steadier. Um, I think this would go a lot faster if my hand was steadier. There's certain like makeup artists, I watch their videos and it's like everything they do is just like these perfectly smooth motions and I'm like, how do you like how? What? Maybe I just drink too much coffee or something, but my hand could never. Those people always seem so confident and stuff. I'm like, geez. I have at least gotten a little better at it though. And I think that's why like my get ready with me streams used to take so much longer 'cause, like, I hadn't fully worked up the, like, hand memory yet. So some of the steadiness now is probably just pure muscle memory. I remember some of my earliest get ready with me streams, like, went past 6 hours. Alright, let's fill that in. Hey, Rookie. Hi, Gabby Rose. Welcome to the stream, y'all. We're in the final stretch here for the makeup. Obviously, we still have to do the costume. Yeah, it's like I wish painting on skin was like painting on paper, you know? Like paper doesn't move all that much, but skin is like all squishy and elasticy and shifts all over the place. Makes it so much harder. I'm just serious. This sweet makeover. She's so kind and gentle. Aw, that's cute. So glad I was able to catch your stream. Yeah, I'm glad you made it too, Gabby. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, and apologies for the fact that I didn't stream for a week. I didn't even realize it had been that much time. It feels like that Undyne stream just happened. The wrong one. Oh, goody. Probably a bill. Hey, Jamie Jet. I hope I said that right. Work has been hectic, so I'm able to join the last couple of times. I hope work gets a little easier for you. Getting near the end. I just always find this to be like the most nerve-wracking part. Because it's like, yes, I can correct some stuff still. It's not the end of the world if I mess anything up at this stage, but it's so much harder and more time consuming if I don't get things as correct as I can the first time. So before I put down a second layer, we'll just do a mask check just to see how the coverage looks in general. And then, yeah, I'll put down like a little more white just to like even things out a bit and make it look a little closer to the mask. Get my skin as close to paper as I can. I have a feeling that like these tiers are probably not going to be lined up quite as well as I'd like, but We'll take a look in a moment. Never been so early to a stream. What I use for the makeup? Most of my makeup products are Marin. There's some exceptions, like this was like for the purple. I was using this palette today. But yeah, most of these face paints and stuff are Marin brand. So let's see how this looks real quick. See what needs to be adjusted. Just the mirror over again. Okay, let's see. Not too bad. Again, it's never going to be perfect with the tears because that's just not possible, but we can try to get it as close as we can. It's just hard because it's like, it's both a straight line and a curved line because it's like, it's straight tears, but it's like a face, you know, a face is curved. I think that's a little bit better. On this side, I think it's a little too far on the inside here. I think that's a little bit better. But yeah, it's like even just depending on how I like move my face, you know, it's gonna shift things. Like it's never going to be perfect. And that's okay. If I wanted perfect, I'd just make a full face mask, you know? But the thing is I like to do emotive videos. And so this is the better compromise for my style. I'm just trying to like even those lines out a little. I feel like I need a little more purple eyeshadow. The side's like already fading a lot. I should really just invest in some purple paint. Like I feel like that would be like, you know, the better option than eyeshadow. Eyeshadow's not exactly great for like a face painting. It's not really what it's like made for. I just want to move the mouth in a little bit. I just feel like the bottom lip's a little wide. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I mean, it's gonna be ridiculous no matter what because it's puppet, but it's okay. Palette's so pretty. Yeah, I love that Ukambe palette. It's so nice looking. Where do I get the makeup from? I order most of it online. You can get a lot of it like Amazon and stuff. Pretty sure Ukambe, I think places like Walgreens sell it. I sometimes get makeup from those places too, but I live in Chicago, so it's usually all locked up. So it's easier to go online. Hi, your little peanut. Hi, Killian Specto. I hope I said that right. Looks so cool. Thank you, thank you. I'm new to this cosplay, so I appreciate that. This is I think my newest cosplay actually. So needless to say, I'm very like unsure with this one. Trying my best. I'll get there. But yeah, I've only done this one a few times now, so I'm like, Let's finish that up here on the sides. It's under the mask anyway, but still. Okay, so that's probably for the most part all I can really do other than just adding a little bit more white just to like even this out a little, since it does always go down very transparent. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, let me like flesh this out. I'll do like another mask check just to make sure everything looks okay before it's like sealed up, you know? 'Cause I did notice these areas here, like by the nose, I think do need more coverage. When I like tilted my head back, you could kind of see like the human skin there, and that's no good. I feel like that tends to be my problem area. Yeah, even here, like this part doesn't have to be perfect because once I'm in front of the ring light, it like blows out the exposure so much that usually like all this white evens out a lot on its own anyway. I wish it did it enough to get rid of that mask line. It's weird because I feel like it works with Mangle. I can never seem to get it to work quite right with Puppet yet. Maybe there's just a trick I haven't figured out. I think part of it might be I need to not get so close to the camera. When it like focuses too hard, then it like that line starts showing up, which drives me nuts. But it's fun to get all up in the camera. It's a horror cosplay. It's supposed to be spooky. Yeah, We are almost done. I feel like we did the makeup pretty fast today too. It's only been like 2 hours now. And that's with the contacts too. Last time I did this, the only other time I did this, I started with the contacts already in, and I didn't do that today. So the makeup went a lot faster. But that's the thing, right? It's like every time you do it, you get a little better at it. Also, if you heard a weird noise just now, that was my cat Glenn sneezing. At least I think that was Glenn. We have 2 kitties here. So yeah, I think I need to go a little higher here. I noticed like this area wasn't covered enough with the mask. I saw human skin. A sin. I just realized like my last stream was Undyne, so that's 2 in a row now of noseless cosplay characters. I don't want to do more layers than this though, because I have noticed lately that's when the cracking makeup starts to happen, when I overdo it. And not only does the cracking makeup look bad, it's really uncomfortable. It feels awful. It's like torture. Okay, so let me put the mask on and let's check the coverage. But if it's good, then I think we can just seal it up and move on. Easy peasy. Hi, Silly Mango. Hi, Salty Miles. Love your cosplay. Thank you so much, Ivan Till. I love your videos. Thank you, Shane Valentine. Oh my gosh, you have a bunch of new people here. Hi, everyone. Thumbnails live scared me. I will admit I did pick possibly the freakiest pic of me in this cosplay. Sorry. It is Five Nights at Freddy's though, you know. How's it going? I'm doing all right, Rosemarie. How you doing? So good. Thank you, Frog Love. Yeah, hi everyone. I'm glad to see we have a lot of like newcomers here today. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm doing, yeah, we're doing the puppet slash marionette from Five Nights at Freddy's. And my cosplays for FNAF specifically, or I guess just robot ones in general, are always made to line up with these masks. So that is why my makeup process looks so weird. I can still see like a little bit up there, but I think that's a little unavoidable. Part of that's just because like the way that this sticks out, you know, it just does that. So I don't know if it's really like worth replacing any of that. This looks a little uneven here. I'll like raise it just a tiny bit. I was just trying to like line it up better with the other side. I hate being symmetrical. I'm so bad at it. Hopefully that's a little bit closer. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, let me just, I want to like bring a little bit more white up here, even though, like I said, I don't think it'll make a difference. But it's just when I tilt my head back just far enough, you can kind of like see this area because of the way the mask, like that curve that it has, you know? So just in case. And then the only other thing is obviously the lipstick was done poorly because I knew that talking and drinking out of a straw would mess it up. So let's fix that up. Nice thing about this cosplay though, no eyelashes today, no fake teeth. Hallelujah. Does have contacts though, so it's not a perfect win. Those are always the three worst things, right? Fake lashes, contacts, fake teeth. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything I'd be forgetting. So I guess we can just like seal it up then, and then we'll head into the other room to do the costuming. Caught it live a few weeks ago and I binged pretty much every short you have. Thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, the shorts are like one of my favorite things to do. Like that's why I do these get ready with me's because like I love like making the content. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today too. It's like after the whole cosplay is on, like, you know, we'll chat a bit. I never like to like finish a cosplay and then ditch the stream immediately or anything. But yeah, that's like the goal. It's like I end the stream and then I'm like, time to make videos. Doing good. Glad I got to catch you live again. Yeah, I'm glad you did too, Rosemary. My favorite cosplay to do? My favorite's the Mangle cosplay. I love doing that one. I feel like it shouldn't be my favorite because it's like not exactly that fun to wear. I mean, it's pretty uncomfortable and stuff, but I don't know. It's the vibes, right? I love the vibes. This is so cool. I love this. Oh, thank you so much, Random. But the mask looks so good. Thank you, Dolly Chu. Hi, Jean-Pierre. I was about to like close up the white paint container, but that's the one with the gross top. I don't think I should touch it. Do I trust my cats not to get their paws in the paint? Is Sid in here? Hold on. Let me see if he's in here. He is, but he is passed out on the vent. Okay. I'm gonna leave this container open because I don't want to touch it without washing it, but Sid, I swear, if I come back in here later and you have done anything to this container, maybe if I like touch it with some paper or something or some cotton. The thing is that we have a past precedent of Sid doing this. It's not me making accusations at him out of nowhere. He has, in fact, put his paws in paint before. He's a kind of a mischievous cat. Like right now he's asleep and he looks so innocent, but I'm like, I know that cat. Ain't nothing innocent about him. Okay, hopefully that'll prevent him from wreaking any havoc. All right, let's seal this up so that we can switch rooms. Yeah, this is an unmarked bottle. Scam callers. I can't believe they call it this hour. It's ridiculous. But yeah, for anyone who's just curious about the process, I use Marin's barrier spray, but unfortunately when you buy it in this size, I didn't know till it arrived, but it doesn't actually come with the spray. So I had to move it into another bottle. It's very strange. Okay. So let me just do a test there. Okay, should be good. But yeah, barrier spray helps to seal the makeup in so it doesn't like smudge and rub off on things as much. It's not perfect, trust me, but it's better than nothing. Okay, let's let that evaporate for a second. All right. So, can we have a cat reveal? Yeah, you know, since we have to switch rooms anyway, maybe I could like crouch down over there and show him. Yeah, he's in a very awkward spot, but I think if I like kneel on the floor, I can show him. Cause yeah, he's like curled up in the corner where there's like a heating vent because it's winter here in Chicago. So yeah, he's trying to stay warm. Clever boy. I don't know where Glenn is right now. Actually, you know what? Before we switch rooms, let me see if Glenn's out there, because if he is, then I'll show him as well as we switch rooms, but I'm not positive. So let me just check if he's like in his usual spot. No, sorry, I think Glenn is downstairs. So I don't think I'll be showing Glenn at the moment, although Glenn is very nosy, so he might appear later while I'm doing stuff in the room. But yeah, I'll try to show Sid. So, okay, so to switch rooms, I have to unplug this for a moment, and it's going to like mess up the mic for a moment, but it should come back, so apologies. Okay. Hi, FNAF Creepypasta. You're just in time. We're switching rooms to do the costuming, but I wanted to, or yeah, people are saying they wanted like a cat reveal, so let me see if I can show Sid really quick. Leave it to a cat though, to, you know, be in like the most awkward spot possible. Hold on. You see him? You're on the heating vent. Hey, Sid. Hello, sleepy baby. Yeah, this heating vent is super warm. Aw, you're so cute. So there's Sid. But yeah, sorry. Glenn, I think, is downstairs, so I can't. I mean, I could go down there and show him, but I don't know where he is down there. He could be under a bed. He could be in a closet. Who knows? So let me just grab. Okay, got the mask. I'm gonna have to like go back and forth between the rooms a couple times, but let's at least get somewhat situated here. Sorry, I know the lights are off. One moment. This over here. Sorry, it's like a giant mess in here because of the Blora skirt, so navigating is a little tricky at the moment. Raise this up a bit. And let me plug this in so I can get this light on too. What color fairy lights do we do for Marionette? I think last time I did purple? Red? I don't remember. But yeah, the set's back up. Finally, all the balloons and everything have returned. I got the puppet box out. I don't know if I'm going to use the box for all the videos today. I might use it for some, and then I might just do like the floor for some. I'm going to play it by ear. But yeah, I don't know. Purple? Okay, it probably was purple last time. That sounds right. Yeah, let's do purple. Because I do red with so many of them. I think it might be more fun to like change it up here and there, you know? Okay, let's see. It's blue. I think that's as purple as it gets. I think the one after that is more pink. I think. Let me see. How does that look on camera? Yeah, I think that's purple, or like the most purple one that I have available on that particular set of lights. Okay, yeah. Let me get my laptop and the drink, and then I think that's all we need. Oh, I also need to plug in the phone. Otherwise, we're gonna have a stream cut short. There's Ballora skirt stuff all over the place, and it's so annoying. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to like plug it in without like shifting that thing too much, or we're gonna lose the mic again. If at any point the mic goes out, please, please, please let me know, because I can't tell on my end. So y'all are gonna have to tell me if there's sound problems. Okay, unplug my laptop. So much stuff. Hi, Ghost Claws. Hi, FNAF Marionette. Marionette? Wait, did I say that right? Super cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, let me get back into position here. So yeah, I've got the laptop here because it helps me see the chat a lot easier. But yeah, I'm sorry, oh my gosh, there's just Ballora things just all over the freaking place. Yeah, let's do the cosplay. Part of me was kind of tempted to like show off the skirt progress, but I'm like, no, stay on focus. Ballora later. You stop thinking about the skirt. Easier said than done. I have a bit of a one-track mind. Okay, yeah, let's do this. So I think the only part of this that I have to step aside for is just switching shirts. I believe the rest of this is just perfectly normal on camera. Like even the leggings, I'm just gonna use these. It's just the same ones. So yeah, let me get this off and then, yeah, we'll swap shirts. I know I could have been wearing the other shirt like while I was doing this, but it's just, you know, the other shirt's kind of like uncomfortable and it's got gross paint all over and stuff, so. Hi, Lemon Bread. Came to the stream and this is what I see. The background is so cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the background was down for a couple weeks, which is why I wasn't doing FNAF content. I was trying to like take advantage of the transition period to like film other stuff. But yeah, finally, at last, my classic background has returned. I was doing these balloons like all night last night. It takes hours. Hi, Mindy say mine's I kill. There we go. Gosh, me trying to read usernames. Thank you so much for the Jules Lemon Bread. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I know you said you can only stay for a bit, but thanks for popping in for a bit there. Ooh, a marionette paper dragon. That sounds really cool. Hi, Cheez-It. Cheez-It. Am I a cosplayer? Yeah, I'm a cosplayer. Yeah, we're doing the puppet / marionette from FNAF today, whichever name you prefer. I know some say one or the other. So yeah, I'm gonna step off screen briefly just to switch shirts and then I'll be right back. But I have the laptop over here so I can see the chat just fine. So I have not like ditched you all. Hey, Rose card. And now a worm from our sponsor. The trick is just switching shirts without ruining the makeup. Also, apologies, I know the mic is distant for a moment. It's just because I have to switch the mic to the other shirt, but it should be correct in a second. Yeah, luckily the costuming part for this cosplay is pretty easy. Actually, the only really hard part is the finger stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably only going to do that enough today to show how it works, and then I'm gonna remove them until I am making videos, because I gotta be honest, they're very painful. They're super uncomfortable and painful. I cannot wear them for a very long amount of time. If I ever take this cosplay to a convention, I think I will have to find an alternative to the way I've been doing the fingers because I don't think it's sustainable. But yeah, other than that, get the mic back on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is the shirt that I use. It's got turtleneck, which I'm going to tape actually to my neck. It's got like a few sparkly additions to it, just for funsies. Actually, yeah, I should probably get the tape over with, because it just makes filming content for me so much easier when I don't have to worry about the neckline showing. Okay. Welcome back, Anna Seiler. Oh, you sub-chatted? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm so happy to hear it. Okay. Believe me, I wish I didn't have to do the tape thing because, like, taking these off is, like, kind of painful, but it's just, it makes my life so much easier while I'm making videos. I'm gonna do 2 of these, actually. So I'm gonna do one on this side, and I'm gonna do one on the other side. Because it works best when, like, the tape helps to prevent, like, these ear areas from showing too much. Just gotta peel the backs off. Ugh, these things are so annoying. The problem is the tape is almost like too good, you know? It makes it like hard to get everything off. Dang it. That's why I wish I didn't have to do this part. Ugh. For goodness sake, hold on. Ugh. All right, there we go. Got that side off. Let me just peel these really quick. Come on. Okay. So then, yeah, this will keep the turtleneck from falling. It's not perfect because fashion tape like that does not like sticking to makeup as much as it likes sticking to just plain old skin. But like I said, it's better than nothing. So, okay. Next up, I think do these like shorts. This is one of those things that is like absolutely not needed for the puppet, but I don't know. I just thought they were cute. Maybe I just wanted an excuse to get them. So just got these cute little bloomers. And then I like to wear them with those like leg harnesses that I'm constantly wearing with so many of my cosplays. I don't know why, it's just like one of my things, I guess. Not all my cosplays have them, but a weird amount of them have them. Okay. You like the sparkles? Oh, thank you, Jesset. Tried looking into a plain black choker to hide the collar. Yeah, the problem with the choker thing is that it actually wipes the makeup off a lot. Like the edges of it. I use like chokers, like black chokers with some of my robotic cosplays, like Spamped and Neo, for example. But even then I have to like kind of compromise with other stuff too, because yeah, the edges of the choker will rub the makeup off pretty bad. I guess I just like stuff like this because, like, all the little, like, you know, metal and everything, it just makes things more robotic when there's just, like, I don't know. It's just part of my style, I guess. Just adds, like, a less human vibe to everything. Okay, so of course, because it's a puppet, we gotta have the striped socks. When I'm filming in the box, which sounds very silly to say that out loud, but unfortunately these socks are never visible, but I was kind of hoping today to film like some stuff in the box and some stuff just like on the floor. So I want to make sure I have these on because it is actually possible that the socks will eventually be visible. But we'll see how it goes today. A lot of it actually comes down to like my tolerance levels with the finger part. Like eventually if like they get too painful, I just cut the filming short because I just like can't stand it anymore. That's why like I'm not sure if like sometimes I go live on TikTok after I film videos, but I don't know. I'm probably going to be a bit over it with the whole finger pain thing today, so I'm not going to say I won't go live, but I wouldn't count on it either. For those of you who sometimes will jump from my YouTube streams to my TikTok streams. Okay, so that's basically it for the legs. Like, not much more to it than that. So now, I like to wear this corset. Again, it's just me loving to like add as much like metal and stuff, shiny things as I can to robotic cosplays. Plus this helps to give like the puppet like more of that, you know, that weird waistline that it's got. So yeah, this originally was actually my Muaruma corset, and I wanted a different corset for puppet, and the one they sent me was too big. I couldn't get it to work. So this is the compromise. Also, I might need to move the mic again. Let's see how this goes. It not does it. Well, thanks for joining. Making a Fredbear cosplay? Heck yeah. Watching you stick that, your neck hurt me so bad. Yeah, I hate those things so much. I really do. But it really does make it easier later on, unfortunately. I wish I didn't have to do it, but... Also, I despise these kinds of clasps. They are so annoying. My Ballora corset has these kinds of clasps too. They're annoying because, like, you have to, like, stick them in a way where, like, it has to, like, go in and then snap this way, which is, like, sounds easy, but it's actually not. Because it's, like, when you snap one, then another one will snap back out of place. So you're just, like, doing and redoing the same, like, buttons, like, over and over again. It's so irritating. It's like, there's got to be a better design than this, you know? But let's face it, these are cheap corsets. It is what it is. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Kermit. Is this Kermit the Frog? Thank you so much. You look like the real puppet. Oh, thank you. I'll look even more like the real puppet once we finally get the mask and the wig and everything on. But thank you so much. That's so generous. Also, I don't know if you saw, but it did exactly what I said, where I had like 2 of these buttoned, and then I buttoned a third, and the other 2 snapped right back out. There we go. It's just like such a bad design. It's so irritating. And yeah, my Ballora one also has the same problem. I'm just like, curses! Add details of the basic design character. Yeah. It feels like almost all your FNAF cosplays have that element of Mew to them. Like, she designed them. So true. You know, people complain that Mew's design didn't have enough of the, like, inventor qualities to it. which I agree. I'm actually firmly in the camp that I thought Mew should have had shorts or pants. I think it would have added to that like Rosie the Riveter vibe. But I do think that it shows that maybe there was a bit more of that to her costume than you might think initially, given how much of that ended up like getting put into like all my robotic cosplays. Yeah, I got 1 sub in the last 2 days. Oh, congratulations. Those bloomers OMG so cute. I know, right? Aren't they cute? I love these. I know, it's like, I knew they weren't necessary for this cosplay, but I was like, yeah, but like, would I want them? Like, it's no more complicated than that. I just wanted them. So. Okay, so here's where things get a little bit weird. All right. I gotta do the buttons, but these buttons are part of the light up finger system that I have. I don't know how else to word that. So yeah, this is gonna get a little funky, but so yeah, these are the buttons. I made them out of just EVA foam and rhinestones. I know most of the details never visible in the videos, but you know, I am what I am. And then yeah, they're connected to this, like, I actually cut this whole thing off of a part of the Ballora cosplay that didn't work out. So I'm gonna slip this on very carefully as I can. And then before I tuck it in, I just need to get these set up because so, like, part of them is wrapped around these to make them blink. In fact, actually, wait, are these? I hope the battery's okay. See, like that. It's got different modes. So I just buckle these in to the back of the corset, like where all the strings are. I basically just connect it to like the strings and stuff. And then, even though I don't need them yet, I'm just gonna set up the other ones too. This is for the other hand. Like I said, I hope the battery's okay. Yeah, seems all right. It'll look better when the lights are on. They're currently off still. But when I film, I always have the lights off. We can do that like at the end. Okay, so let me just get that in there. I just have to find like a, yeah, there we go. So yeah, they're like attached in the back there. Which is good and bad, because sometimes if I'm like filming against the wall and stuff, like I lean back and accidentally turn them off, and that's very annoying. And then yeah, this part here, this just tucks into the corset like that. And I know I could like tuck this into the corset as well, but I think it yanks on it a little too much. So I think it's okay to have some visible wires because, I mean, they're animatronics, like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? It's all just part of the process. Okay, so I think before we do the arms and everything, it would probably be for the best to just get the mask and wig on, and then we'll deal with the, because the hands are like the bad part for me. For this cosplay, I use one of these forehead wraps. I use these with a lot of my white face paint cosplays, but not all of them. It kind of just depends. But I find it useful for this one because it covers the ears, which helps to like avoid like some of those weird illusions. The only bad thing is it does make the mask a little trickier because I have a lot less like space here to like hold them in, you know? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for a $20 super chat. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Inferno Skull. Your Roxy costume was amazing. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. That is so generous. I like never get super chats like that. Whoa. I'm like, ah, I didn't even know how to react. Thank you so much. I'm assuming that means you saw the shorts video that I just shared, because I shared a Roxy shorts video like literally right before I went live today, like 5 minutes before I went live. So, well, thank you. I'm so glad you like my Roxanne Wolf cosplay. I'll probably do another Roxanne Wolf Get Ready With Me soon. I don't know exactly when yet. But yeah, I always like cycle through all those cosplays because like I love doing them. So yeah, I still have some more videos of her to share, but I'm probably also going to be doing another Get Ready With Me soon. So yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So okay, let's get the mask on. Want to talk about nightmare fuel? See, I just have to pull these back because I never want the wrap here to show in the eye sockets too much. It's not possible to fully avoid them, but if I can just pull them out of the way as much as possible, then that's better. Try to line up the tears, right? Always tricky. It can never be perfect, but as long as it's close enough. Yeah, like that. Okay, let me get the wig. This will look a lot less awful once the wig is on. I mean, I think it actually looks more like the puppet when it's like this without the wig. But for the sake of, you know, me not being like the most horrifying looking thing ever, the wig is better. Hold on, my Noelle cosplay's ear wants to come along with the wig. You gotta stay there, Noelle. This is too spooky for you. Actually, no, that's not true. Noelle loves scary stuff. Okay, let's get the wig on. So yeah, I've been doing the pigtail version with her. I think it's cuter. I'm gonna hang in the front. Alrighty. Oh, I just realized I didn't put the clown ruffle on either. Not that it really needs it, to be honest. I'm actually not even sure if I need it. I don't know if it added anything to it last time. Oh, thank you so much for the jewels. Jewel and Najum. Did I say that right? Thank you, thank you. You too, My Amazing Life. Thank you so much for the jewels. Nah, thank you, everyone. You're very kind. I really do appreciate that. It's very sweet. I'm glad y'all are enjoying the stream. We have over 100 likes, too. Heck yeah. It's been a while, I think, since any of my streams have hit 100 likes. I've been in, like, the algorithm, like, doghouse for, like, a few weeks now. Pretty much ever since 2026 started. So thank you, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Because, yeah, I appreciate just, you know, the views, the likes, all of it. Jules, super chats, everything. Y'all are great. As long as I know people are enjoying the streams, I'm happy. I'm just trying to, like, decide if I want to pull this back farther. Like, I don't know how much I want the bangs, like, in the face, you know? I mean, I feel like that's pretty similar to how I had it last time. Probably. Was it? I don't even remember. Not me, like, caring so much about whether or not the puppet has, like, pretty hair today. Like, it's the puppet. Like, what am I doing? Oh, thanks so much, Poke Ashley. Thank you so much for the jewels, for the floating heart. I really appreciate that. Y'all are being so nice today. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I hope this means I'm out of algorithm prison. Because, yeah, that's always, like, such a bummer. It would never stop me from streaming, but, you know, it's like, fun when there's, like, a lot of people around and stuff. Looking like the girl in the FNAF 2 movie? Yeah, that's why I added the pigtails, because I also thought it would just add to the, like, Charlie-ness of it, you know? I would think of starting to cosplay. Oh, I'm always happy to hear that, like, my cosplays, like, inspire other people to cosplay. That's so awesome. Yeah, I hope, like, if any of you want to cosplay, like, please do. Do a mango or spring trap? Oh, I already have a mango cosplay. In fact, my mango is, like, probably, in fact, I'm not even gonna say probably, is definitely my most popular one. So if you like mango, you should check out my mango cosplay. She is, She's a fun one. She's my favorite cosplay. I'll put it that way. I always love bringing Mangle out. Plus, I made the new limbs for her. They're actually just sitting over here right now. Sorry. Mangle's extra arms are just chilling. They're just waiting in the wings until I cosplay Mangle again, which knowing me will be like any day now because I always love doing the Mangle cosplay. Okay, so yeah, all that's left now is just the arms. Because I mean, yeah, I think the wig is fine. I think it's okay to have the bangs kind of like hanging in the hair a bit. Shouldn't be an issue. I don't know, I was trying to decide, do I need the neck ruffle or not? I don't know if it really makes a difference. Because I have like this like ruffle here. I don't know. I don't know if it really needs it. I'm trying to see if it like affects the makeup at all. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just put it on for the heck of it. But it, you know, it could also like pose more of a makeup ruining risk. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't really need it. Because like when I picture the puppet, like I do picture like that very like sleek neck, and this is kind of adding bulk to it. So maybe we're fine without it today. Because if it's not gonna like contribute to the cosplay, then what's the point, you know? I don't know though. I do like the clowniness of it. I'm feeling undecided here. Love your cosplay. Oh, thank you so much, Charlie. Looks good. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, hi everyone. Looks like we got a bunch of new people here. Extra ruffles is always good. That's true. Well, here, maybe. All right. How about I just put it on for the moment? Like, let's see how it looks. I'll pull it like under the pigtails, and then, you know, if it turns out it doesn't need it, then we can always take it off. I'm pretty sure I wore it last time, but I wouldn't say it's like necessarily like a vital part of the cosplay, but I do love anything that adds more clown. I'm big on clown. Just tie a little bow back here. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it visually doesn't make much of a difference, so I mean, I guess we could just keep it because clown. Why not, you know, I guess. I think it's fine either way, so, eh. Hi, Blob Sprite. Cosplay's so good. Thank you so much, Mighty. Thank you, thank you. I like gestures in their attire. I do too, yeah. Cosplay's so peak. Oh, thank you so much, your pook. Yeah, hi everyone. I'm so glad to see we actually have people here. We have over 100 people today. I must have like finally gotten released from algorithm jail. Always good to hear. So yeah, we're actually like almost done. Trying to decide if I want to turn the lights out or not for like just my usual like lighting before we do the fingers. Because the fingers, like part of what makes them fun is that they light up. I guess I can turn off the lights. Because we have the ring light on. It's not going to be like pitch black in here or anything. Like this is like how it is when I film. It's like always at this level. Okay, so for the fingers, this part sucks. I think I'm just gonna do this enough to demonstrate it, and then I'm probably gonna take them off. Apologies. This part hurts a lot, and so I'm only willing to do it to demo and also for filming. So yeah, I'll do this briefly, and then after a few minutes I'm gonna be like, okay, I gotta save my fingers for filming purposes or else we're not gonna get any content today. Oh, thank you so much for the for the $2. Is it, how do I pronounce it? Easy pranks? Send money comments. Of course. Thank you, thank you. My gosh, I haven't gotten like super chats in so long. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad that the people are just enjoying the stream and stuff today. Okay, so here's one glove. This will make sense in a moment what I'm doing. Oh, thank you so much for the jewels, Caleb Smith. Thank you, thank you. Oh, lots of jewels. Thank you so much. Aw, so generous. Y'all being so nice today. I never know how to like handle that. I'm such a shy person. I'm like, ah. But I say that in a positive way, of course. It might be easier if I do this without both of these gloves on, but let's at least start with this and then I'll take it off if I have to. Everything about this gets complicated at this point in the cosplay. Thank you for the jewels poke, Ashley. Thank you so much. That's an interesting math, thank you. What hurts your fingers? You'll see in a moment. I'm kind of like the master of overcomplicating cosplays and making my life miserable for no reason. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Kermit the Frog, for the $5. So excited to see it all together. Oh my goodness, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. So generous. I'm glad you all like my puppet cosplay, because yeah, for those who don't know, this is actually my newest one, so like, I'm a little like unsure about it if I'm being honest, because I'm not used to it. Oh, that is so cute. What is that? Joystick for, oh my gosh, 1,100 jewels. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I don't think I've seen that one before, that little dog. I'm glad I caught it in time, because sometimes if I'm looking at the desktop, then I accidentally miss like the actual like jewel like animations and stuff, which is like they're so cute, some of them. So I'm glad I looked over there, I saw a little dog and I was like, oh. Well, thank you, thank you. I really, really do appreciate that. I always like, I know I sound like a broken record when I say that, but it's like, I really mean it. I always hope people can tell that I'm being genuine. Like, trust me, I don't have a poker face despite these masks. If I wasn't being genuine, you'd be able to tell. I'm not good at faking that stuff. Okay, yeah, let's put these on. Of course, right? It's the puppet. This is like the most iconic part. Gotta have the sleeves. The like Tim Burton-esque sleeves. Sorry, I know I'm missing so much of the chat here. I'm so sorry. You want to start cosplaying, Cheyenne? You should give it a try. I always say start with like closet cosplay, you know, start with something simple and then just like have fun with it. Oh, thank you so much for the jewels, Chavezo. Did I say that right? Thank you, thank you. You're absolutely genuine and it shows. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Yeah, because honestly, like that's the thing. I don't have a poker face. Like, if I wasn't being genuine, you'd be able to tell, and it would be like very cringe. So, I am absolutely being genuine. I'm very shy, so I think sometimes I repeat myself or sound a little goofy because I'm so like unsure of myself. Like I'm not a very confident person, which I know it's kind of weird to like live stream this kind of thing if you're not like a confident person, but I don't know. I don't really know how my life ended up taking this path, given that I am a shy introvert, but here we are. Also, I'm sorry, is anything hitting the mic? I just realized how close it is to the ruffle in the hair. Sorry, I don't know. If it's making annoying sounds, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I just do not know where to put the mic with these cosplays. Okay, so yeah, let's do the finger part. This part sucks, but it looks cool in videos, so I'm willing to put up with it. The mic is fine? Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Andrew. Cosplay is so pretty and suits you so well. Thank you so much, Glitters and Glitter and candy. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So I'm trying to think how best to explain this as I do it. So we have these strings, right? And I wear these as like basically like marionette finger strings. But to get them to connect is a bit of a process. I actually have to pull them through the gloves. Actually, you know, it'd probably be easier for me to like, no, not really, actually, now that I think about it. I think it's easier to just pull them like while the gloves are on. But yeah, I pull these through the gloves and then I have these like fingernail parts that first of all, they add the like the long like claw aspect, you know, to the puppet, but they also help to hold these strings down. So I'm gonna pull these through, and I need to pull them so that like, yeah, because I don't want the glowing part to show back here. So, all right, let me make these up and then. Like I said, this is just for demo purposes, so I don't really have to be like that careful about it, but I need to have it perfect for when I'm filming, but for right now, like it's not like the end of the world. Oh, thank you for the party hat, Aiden. Thank you, thank you. Oh gosh, there's so many people here, like 130 something viewers. Oh my gosh. Here I was saying it's been like so long since I've had a stream hit 100 likes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, are we gonna hit 200 today? So yeah, I'm pulling this one through the thumb. I will say on the other side here, there's actually only 4 fingers that get lit up. I hope that's not like annoying now that I've mentioned it, where it's like, oh, you're not gonna be able to unsee it in my videos, but it's because one of the wires is actually hooked up to these. So I had to like make a bit of a sacrifice there. But we've got these finger parts, and to be honest, they hurt really bad just on their own. But when I wear them with these strings added in, they hurt even more than they already would. So that's why, like I said, this is basically just for demoing at the moment. And that's why, like, I also can't film too many videos at a time with Puppet. So I guess I'm glad y'all seem to enjoy the stream, because I do think Puppet is one of the ones where like I have to do it fairly often to have regular content. And that's just because like, you know, the pain tolerance only goes so far. I'd say I have a pretty high threshold for it. Like anyone who like watches my cosplay videos, you could probably tell like I can put up with a whole heck of a lot of misery to get content. But I do have limits, and usually after like maybe an hour of filming, because a lot of times my recording sessions will be more like 2 hours, but with Puppet, I'd say around an hour I usually tap out because I just can't like deal with it anymore. Now you might be thinking like, oh, if they hurt, then why don't you like loosen them? Because if I loosen them, they won't stay on. In fact, some of them already, they hurt and don't stay on. So isn't that fun? Sorry, I know I'm missing so much of the chat. I'm so sorry. Pretty cool. Thank you, Fangs Garage. Your viewers are high. Yeah, I know, right? I guess I got released from algorithm prison. Finally. Only took 2 weeks into 2026 for me to get released from jail. I don't even know why they put me there in the first place. I was like, what did I do wrong? Nothing changed. I was just streaming like I always do, and suddenly just like my art stream recently like had the same stats as the first stream I ever did on this channel. I was like, that's a bit absurd, YouTube. Come on. I have like 20 times the subs now. What are you doing? Oh, thank you for the floating heart, Tobias. Thank you, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you, Gabby Rose. Yeah, so yeah, let me demo here. So yeah, these are how the strings work, and then I have the for those who missed this part. So the batteries are actually held back here, So let me turn them on. They might not show up super well, but this is how they work, like that. And so when I film videos, I do think like sometimes they are like more or less visible, but I like to have them on. I think it adds like a little bit of an extra spooky touch to the cosplay, and I like to pull them through like this because like I don't know, I like that it kind of gives it like a skeletal kind of vibe to it. So yeah, I'm big on the whole mechanics. Like for those who are maybe like new to my cosplays here who just showed up, like I'm not going to say all of my FNAF cosplays will necessarily have like an electronic component. I think that's a little unrealistic. I only add things if I think it's like a good thing to do. Like I'm not going to like add something that I think is unnecessary. But I tend to do stuff like that. So like my Mango cosplay, for example, like the endo head, the eye lights up, there's like a blinking heart, there's like skirt wires that light up. Like my Roxanne Wolf cosplay has like LEDs around the eyes. Circus Baby, I've got the spinning fan. And there's Ballora. I'm staring at the skirt right now and I'm just like, you. But yeah, for this one, it's these. I'm working on a Glamrock Chica cosplay right now, and I'll be honest, I don't really know if I'm going to add an electronic component to her. I just don't know if she really calls for anything in particular. I did the lights with Roxy because the eyes are just such an important feature with her. With Glamrock Chica, I feel like the loss of the beak and stuff, like there are some stuff I could do with that, but I don't know. I'm a little undecided on it. You know, I'm not going to add something if I don't think it's going to actually add anything to it. But yeah, this is what I do with Puppet. So I'm trying to decide if I want to add the other side or not. Do I want to bother? It's really hard to do this part on the other hand once I've like already put this side on. But y'all get the idea, right? Also, sorry, I'm missing so much here. Can I do Roxanne Wolf? Oh yeah, I already have a Roxanne Wolf cosplay. In fact, if you check my shorts today, I shared a Roxanne Wolf cosplay short like 5 minutes before I went live today. Chica just has her voice box. Yeah, it's like, there's not as much with her. Like, I feel like a lot of the weirdness with her is like internal, right? Like the voice box, the like garbage and stuff on the inside. Like, she's a little different, you know? So I'm not saying I'm necessarily not going to do any components with her that are mechanical, but I just don't really know if she needs it the same way that like the others kind of like could benefit from that. You know, at the very least, I'm gonna pull these strings through the sleeve so long as I'm here. And then yes, as far as Ballora goes, I know I was glaring at that one. Ballora is kind of my what is Ballora? She is my arch nemesis of cosplay. If any of y'all have like ever seen the Ballora cosplay with the spinning skirt, hi, that's me. The skirt though was very imperfect, and so I took it apart and have been redoing it, which is why there have not been new Ballora videos for a couple months. And redoing it has been, making it in the first place was torture, redoing it is even worse. But I have made some interesting progress, so. Do I need the thumb one or not? Probably doesn't matter. I can't remember before if I like skipped one of these fingers or one of the thumb ones, because yeah, the thing is I had to sacrifice one of the strings for this part. So technically the right side only has the 4 fingers available, but I think it was worth it. I think the blinking part there is fun. Also, we hit 200 likes. Thank you so much, everyone. How about some creepy stringy heart hands? Thank you, y'all. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember the last time. I think the last time I hit 200 likes was probably like the Christmas stream, so it's been a while. Do I do Toy Bonnie? I don't have a Toy Bonnie yet. Doesn't mean I never will, though. Glamrock Freddy? That would be fun, actually. I love Glamrock Freddy. Hi, Mooney. Night Marionette. Yeah, I know, because it's already got the vibes, right? Yeah. that's the thing. Sometimes my cosplays, like, they tend to get vibes of other cosplays. Like, people are always telling me that my mango cosplay has, like, a lot of, like, Ennard qualities to it. Probably because I would very much like to do an Ennard cosplay and just haven't yet. And yeah, I've had people say, like, I'm already kind of approaching Nightmarion here, like, halfway there, I suppose. I like your outfit. I would say hi. Oh, hi to you as well, Raymond Barbosa. Wasn't that right? And now Ghost Claws. Yeah, no worries. We're gonna be wrapping it up soon too. We came, we saw what we accomplished, what we needed to. Much, but sister said your cosplay is really good. Oh, I'll tell your sister I say thank you. Hi everyone. I'm so glad we have people today. That's awesome. Yeah, apologies that I don't have the claws on at the moment, but yeah, they do tend to hurt pretty bad. And they're super challenging to put on. Like, once I have one hand on, it's like so much harder than to do the other hand. I don't know. A lot of my cosplays are like that, where it's like one aspect of them makes like the rest of it hard to do. It's like, why do I do this to myself, honestly? It's like my goal in life is to just make everything way too difficult. Why? Is the corset comfortable? No, not really. It's not the worst though. I have worse corsets than this one. My my Spampton Neo corset is like, I hate that thing. I'm actually kind of glad that it didn't wind up working out for Glamrock Chica, because like I like to have my cosplays all like borrow stuff from each other, because like it's cheaper, if I'm being honest. Like I'm very big into like cost-effective cosplay. But it turned out like the shade of pink on the Spampton Neo one was like awful when I put it up against the stuff I have so far for Glamrock Chica. It was like, it was way the wrong pink. I was like, ew. But I'm kind of glad, because yeah, that Spampton Neo corset is like, I always feel like I'm dying. I think it's because it's like a more expensive one. Like, I wouldn't say it's like a really expensive one, but it's like something like this is like, it's very cheap. It's kind of just fabric, really. Whereas like the Spampton Neo one, it's like bone in, like solid, like you know, like leather, like doesn't really move, which is good, because I mean, you know, it's Spampton Neo. I don't need to move in the waist. But yeah, usually after like an hour or two in that thing, I'm like, well, this is how my life ends. Imagine dying dressed as Spampton Neo. I truly can't imagine anything more undignified. Of all the cosplays to perish in, I think that's the one I would least like to die in. Cosplay Springtrap, I'd love to. I'm so intimidated though. Like, there's so many good Springtrap cosplayers and they all scare me, and then I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I could like do anything better though than they already do. Ah. Every time I think I want to cosplay Springtrap, I like go watch like the Hat Trick music video, and then I'm like, all right, you know what? My cosplay career is over. Goodbye, everyone. I'm out. Sorry, I saw something about, wait, what did it say? Hold on. Sneezing small Spamptons. Oh my goodness. That sounds like a very serious virus. Pun intended. Hi, Vanessa. When did I start cosplaying? I've always found that to be a complicated one. Because it's like, I feel like there's like two parts to that. Because like, on the one hand, like the first cosplay that I consider myself to have done, like, was my Undyne cosplay, and that was like, I want to say about 6 years ago. But the thing is, like, at the time, cosplaying for me was something I only did once a year on Halloween. Now, I know that's not an unusual thing. However, it was unusual in the sense that every year, though, I would do something totally bonkers. Like, I would spend months preparing it. And so Undyne was kind of the first one I did, which to me, it looks so funny now, because like that one is so basic compared to like things I did in the future. But yeah, it's like once a year I just did stuff. Like I did like Blind Mag from Repo the Genetic Opera. I did a Harley Quinn cosplay. I did a Silent Hill nurse, which that was like when I first kind of like got some online attention. But yeah, I was never making content though. That's the thing. Like I just would like do this thing once a year. I would do a photo shoot, and then those cosplays would never be seen again. And so it wasn't until I would say it was like the Silent Hill nurse. Like that was like I think it's because like I filmed a couple videos in it just for fun. And prior to that, no one had ever actually seen me like in video in cosplay. It was always just photo shoot stuff. And like that's when like people realized that like I have the like performing aspect of stuff involved. And so yeah, that's when people started being like, hey, you should like actually cosplay and like do this for real. And so it was more like maybe 2.5-ish years ago that I started like actually cosplaying though, where it stopped like being a Halloween thing and started being like a, oh, I make like content and I'm like posting daily kind of thing. So yeah, I consider myself an amateur if I'm being honest. I feel like I kind of just started with all of this. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not like actually a seasoned cosplayer, but I'm learning. I'm doing my best and I'm trying stuff and yeah. I mean, it's funny. Like you can even go back to like my earliest live streams on my YouTube channel, which was only like a year and a half ago or something. Like I just started doing this stuff and like the difference between like how long it takes me to do these cosplays then versus now, like you can see how much improvement has already happened even just in a year and a half. So yeah, I am an amateur, I believe. So yeah, but that's why like I'm always so glad that when I see that people like my cosplays, because like I'm new at this, but I'm also like, oh, maybe I'm like getting better at this, you know, like which is awesome. So I always appreciate hearing that and stuff. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Mats. And I so felt. Why did you cosplay today at 3 in the morning with Ballora? I know, I'm so tempted to like show like I made some interesting progress on the Ballora skirt and it's just like sitting right here, but I know I probably shouldn't mess around with it right now while I'm like wearing all of this. The Ballora skirt is like just oh, we've got it. There's a new motor now and everything. So yeah. It's we'll get there. I need to get the fabrics and everything back on, get the decorations back on, but it's working a lot better now than it was. So when it comes to that Ballora cosplay, I will take any win I can get. So I don't know. I was really hoping that the skirt would be fully remade and functional, emphasis on the functional part, in time to like do a Ballora stream on Sunday, but I'm just not positive. Save it for later. Yeah, I shouldn't give in to my worst impulses here. Watch me like break the skirt just because I like have a one-track mind. I was messing with it all day today though. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna like probably do a little bit more work on the skirt after I'm done with all this today, which I know that sounds ridiculous. I mean, it's like 8:15 for me already. But I mean, I was working on the skirt last night till like 3 a.m. Like that's not unusual for me. And like, I don't know, I'll see like how much progress I make on it tomorrow. And if I make good progress, maybe I'll schedule a Ballora stream for Sunday against honestly my better judgment. But I don't know. If the skirt is not really going my way tomorrow, then I'll probably just do something else on Sunday, you know, just to like kind of get us through. I don't know, maybe like not really sure who I would do. Possibly Circus Baby. I'd have to like look through my drafts and see like who needs what, like who I'm like low on videos for and stuff. But yeah, I would have loved to have done Ballora, but I'm not ruling it out, but we'll just have to see. Because yeah, it's definitely running better now though than it ever did before. So that's like, thank goodness, because it's been a nightmare, honestly. And the thing is, I want to finish Ballora because, you know, I'm working on Glamrock Chica as well, and obviously all the time spent on Ballora is also slowing me down on Glamrock Chica. Like, I don't even have the mask done yet, so yeah. I'm doing my best, though. I'm doing my best. That's all I can ever say is, like, I guarantee y'all, no matter what, you always get my best. It doesn't mean it's good. I always have to emphasize that. My best doesn't mean good. It just means that, like, you'll always get maximum effort from me, for better or for worse. So I see all these new people here. Hi, everyone. I can't believe we still have over 100 viewers. That's awesome. I always come back. Oh gosh, no, please don't. Hi, Penny. Oh my goodness, I can't believe there's so many people here. I can always tell when, like, the chat gets, like, kind of weird. I'm like, how many viewers do we have? Whoa, I didn't realize how yellow these contacts are. They are yellow. I think a lot of people mistakenly think that they're transparent. They're not actually. They're, like, yellow-ish. But it's not until I see them up close like this that I'm like, ugh, that's a little much. Also, I'm trying to say, is the mask, like, already rubbing some of the makeup off? It's not too bad. Because I have to film videos soon, but I don't think, like, talking in the stream is affecting it much, hopefully. Famous last words. Chat gets weird. Yeah. Are my eyes green? Yeah, my actual eyes under the contacts are green, which does affect the way contacts tend to look on me, admittedly. I've had people ask me, like, how I get such weird shades in my contacts a lot, and unfortunately the answer is just that my natural eye color causes some very peculiar shades to happen. So yeah, I wish I had advice on contacts that didn't just involve that, but yeah, I think that is part of it, is like, because I have green eyes, it's like, it makes that unnatural glow happen. Halloween's never over in my book. Am I the puppet? Yeah, I am. From Bank? Oh, do you mean from FNAF? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for anyone who just showed up, yeah, we're actually wrapping up the stream here, but yeah, this is Puppet / Marionette from Five Nights at Freddy's. I never know which one people prefer. It seems like some people just say one or the other, but yeah, we're doing a Five Nights at Freddy's cosplay. For anyone who just showed up, I will say, like, FNAF cosplays are mostly what I'm known for. It's not exclusively what I do. In fact, my last live stream was Undyne from Undertale. But yeah, if you are a FNAF fan, this is mostly what I do. And I will be live again Sunday. I don't know yet if it's going to be my Ballora cosplay, which has been under repairs. It has a motorized spinning skirt because I'm foolish and I don't know how to, like, not take things too far. But yeah, the skirt's been under repair, so I don't know. If I don't have Ballora ready for Sunday, though, I would like to at least replace that with a FNAF specifically stream on Sunday, since I haven't. This is the first, I think, FNAF stream I've done in a couple weeks, 3 weeks. Has it really been that long? Because I did the Christmas stream with Noelle. Was there any, like, FNAF after that? I can't even remember. Because I took down my backdrop, so I was doing, like, other characters for a bit there. I honestly can't remember. But yeah, I don't know, I was thinking maybe Circus Baby, because I feel like if I can't do one sister location character, I might as well, like, replace it with another one, right? So, plus I haven't done Circus Baby in a while. Like, I don't know, when was my last Circus Baby stream? I can't remember. Double check here. But yeah, we will be wrapping up soon, though. I think the last time I did a puppet stream, it was 3.5 hours, and in a few minutes, it'll also be 3.5 hours. So that would be, like, perfect timing. But yeah, I just want to double check when the last Circus Baby one was. Just because I want to make sure, like, there isn't someone else I should do first. Wow, yeah, I have not done a FNAF stream in, like, 3 weeks, because I did Mangle right before the Noelle Christmas stream, and then after that, it's been all, like, Undertale and Deltarune content. Circus Baby was November 23rd, so, like, 6 weeks. Okay, it's been, like, 6 weeks since I did Circus Baby. That sounds about right. Yeah, so I might do that Sunday if Ballora's, like, feeling a little shaky. Because the problem is, like, the skirt, like, it's working. I don't want anyone to think that I'm, like, being like a downer about it. It is actually working. The only reason I'm being hesitant about it is just, like, the more I add to it, the more issues it can run into. So once I start adding, like, the tutu, like, fabrics and, like, the spokes, you know, things like that, every little thing can get the, like, mechanical spinning stuff to, like, get weird, and then it's not functioning the way it needs to. So it's like, I've learned at this point to never ever be too optimistic with the Ballora skirt, because every time I do, I end up so disappointed. It's so sad. So yeah, that's why I'm not like, I'd love to be all like, woo, it's like working, but I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like working like for now, but since when has that ever meant anything? So I will at least let y'all know, hopefully by the end of tomorrow, like what the Sunday stream is gonna be. Because yeah, I've been trying to do like a Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday schedule. It definitely has not been perfect, but like that's sort of like the overall goal, I guess. Outfit is so cool. Oh, thank you so much, Doberman Gal. Hi, Albion. The others are like animals. Yeah, I filmed an audio with that voice line last time I did this cosplay, but I don't know if I really like, I'm gonna be honest, I have like 5 different takes of it, and I don't know if any of them are like that good. So I might try to redo that one today, and see if I can do a better job. I don't know, I'm kind of torn because like I think the issue was I filmed some of the puppet stuff in the box, and then some of it I just filmed like on the floor. And I filmed that one in the box. I don't know if I really liked the vibes. That one might be a bit better as like a spooky like floor cosplay. I like the box. Like, I'm glad that I took the time to make it. It was actually like a huge pain to make this thing. Like, it kind of sucked. But I don't know. I'm still kind of torn though on how much the box really like adds to the videos. I think sometimes it helps and sometimes it's actually kind of a detriment, especially because it's really hard to get any decent like camera angles with it. Which is funny because like it's like on padding. I actually have it raised even and I still struggle. Problem is if I raised it any higher, I don't know if I could climb into it anymore. It's taller than it looks. Like, it's actually really hard to get inside. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna start in the box at the very least today, like make some videos, and then I might just like angrily kick it out of the way and just do the rest on the floor, like in the first set of videos I ever made. So, we shall see. Hi everyone. I feel so bad. There's like all these people here. We're actually gonna be wrapping up soon, but hi everyone. I can't believe like how many views we had today. That's so awesome. I hope that's like a good sign for like, you know, future streams, because I don't know, every now and then it's like the algorithm on this channel just gets like so wonky and I do not know what the reason is for it. Because it's like, if I knew what it was, obviously I would like do whatever I could to avoid it, but sometimes it seems like the algorithm just randomly is like, you know what? YouTube's just not like feeling it with you for like 6 weeks or something. Like, so I guess in this case it was more like 2 weeks. That's not bad at all. 2 weeks in the algorithm dumpster. I'll take that over like, I've had some times where it was like months, you know? So yeah, I definitely can't complain. You're gonna be puppet for Halloween? Oh, heck yeah. It's such a fun cosplay to do. It's like such a perfect Halloween cosplay too. I'm also hoping, like, I'd love to take it to conventions. Sorry, that white there in the mask was driving me nuts. Dang it. Maybe I just have to like deal with it. I think it's unavoidable to a certain degree. Like that. Maybe if I like pull it up a little. But yeah, it's like, I'd love to take this cosplay to conventions. The only thing is the finger parts, which I'm not wearing at the moment, by the way. I only had them on for the demo stuff, and I'll put them back on to make videos, but I don't know, I just need to like figure out a new way to do it. How is it worse now? What the? That's ridiculous. Why are you like this? Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. Sorry, I'm like such a perfectionist about the dumbest things. But yeah, I need to like come up with a new finger solution that is like not so painful so that I can take this to conventions, because I just think like Puppet is such a good convention cosplay. I love the just like spoopy Tim Burton-y vibes of it in general. So yeah, that's something I gotta work out. There we go. The wig was like so off center there. Is that a little bit better? I was like stupidly fidgeting with this thing. Okay. Oh, I feel so bad leaving. There's so many people here though that like I'm so not used to it again because we had such a like rough patch there. So I'm just like, oh, I hate to leave, but I know I do need to make videos. If I don't make them soon, like it's already 8:30 here, so I'm like, Sun or Moon. I would really like to do a Sun or Moon cosplay. I know people always ask me which one's my favorite. My Mangle cosplay is my favorite, and I'm never quite sure why. I mean, Mangle just in general is like something I love, but I think the reason is just I love any cosplays where I get to be both spooky and silly. I don't know why, but that combo is like my favorite. So Sun and Moon to me would just be so much fun because I just love like any like just weird, like wacky cosplays. So I always love cosplaying Mangle because that's when I can just get like just really like goofy with it. Like Mangle is the one where every now and then like I'll do things like I jump into frame and stuff, just yeah, maximum silliness. Whereas like some of my other ones like Circus Baby and stuff, like obviously like I'm like a little more like serious with those, which is fine. I like doing those too. But I do really like being silly. So yeah, stuff like Sun and Moon, like that's what I think that's one of the reasons I'd love to do an Ennard cosplay. That party hat, like, come on. Like that is everything to me. Like scariest looking thing ever, and then just like boop. That is like so my vibe. Hi Cassie, welcome back. I felt bad because yeah, we're gonna be like heading out here. Oh my gosh, that like line is back again. Ugh, I think I just have to accept that it's always gonna be there a little bit. That's so frustrating. But man, this stream went really well though. Like, thank you so much everyone who was like watching, like whether you were here the whole time, whether you just showed up. Like, it has been a very, very long time. Hi Annie. Did you do Eclipse? Yeah, for sure. I saw the most amazing Eclipse cosplay recently, and I was like, oh, I do want to do that. It looked so cool. Yeah, I'm amazed. Like, we had got so many likes today. We had so many viewers. It's so awesome. So I'm glad this went well. But I just feel so bad. There's so many new people here, though. This always happens. It's like as I'm about to leave, like everyone shows up. Do I need to like change my streaming schedule or something? Is that like why that happens? Do I start like at a weird time maybe? I don't know. It might just also just be when like I get like sent out into the feed though. Like I have no idea if it's, yeah, I don't know what the reason is. Yeah, hi everyone. Hi to all the newcomers. I feel so bad we're like at the end of this stream. Mantle one? Wait, which one? First time? Yeah, hi to any like new people here. Yeah, like unfortunately we are wrapping up the stream, but yeah, for anyone who just showed up though, I do a lot of these. So like I know it's like the typical YouTuber thing to be like, you should subscribe, but honestly though, you should. Just kidding. Because yeah, like this is like I do usually I aim for 3 streams a week. And a lot of the ones that I do, it's like this, where this was like a get ready with me. So if you like go back to the beginning of the stream, I start off as just a completely normal person. I don't even have the contacts in. And then after a few hours, it's this. And so, yeah, always at least once a week, I do one of these. Like last Thursday, I did a get ready with me of my Undyne from Undertale cosplay. And I also sometimes I do art streams. And sometimes I do weird specialty streams. I'm working on a Glamrock Chica cosplay, at the moment. And for those who don't know, the main reason that I'm working on it is because uh, I was gifted for the holidays the FNAF cookbook. And every now and then I do weird cooking streams as well. And the thought of having Glamrock Chica cooking recipes from that book, I just like, I gotta. It's too perfect. I can't say no. So yeah, I'm in the process of working on Glamrock Chica so that I can stream cooking on this channel more often. Um, so yeah, like for anyone who's like new to my channel, like yeah, I stream, like I said, about 3 times a week. I'm planning on being live again on Sunday. I just don't know yet if it's probably either gonna be my Ballora cosplay if things work out. Not gonna get my hopes up, and if they don't, I'm leaning towards Circus Baby, but we'll see. I'm not positive yet. But yeah, definitely subscribe. The reason I do these streams is I film content after they're over. So like as soon as I head out in a moment, literally the first thing I'm gonna do is like get the fingers back on and I'm gonna get in the box and stuff, and I'm gonna make videos that become shorts videos. I share shorts videos pretty much every day. Every now and then I might skip a day, but like even today, like 5 minutes before I went live, I shared a Roxanne Wolf cosplay shorts video. So yeah, I don't know. Obviously I'm biased, but I'd like to think that it's worth subscribing to my channel. I think I do fun stuff and I like streaming. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, like, be sure to stick around because there's more on the way. Oh, thank you so much for the jewels, Dylan. They're the 6-7. Thank you. Nurse Dolly. I've definitely thought about a Nurse Dolly cosplay. There's a few cosplays actually from that game that I've thought about doing. It's so worth it. Aw, thank you, Dolly Chew. Thank you. Well, yeah, on that note, I should head out. We made it to almost 300 likes though today. That's awesome. Oh, I say that, but I don't, I have no idea if this is normal, if this happens to everyone, but every time I end a stream, YouTube will then take away like a dozen or more likes. I've always assumed it's because they were bots and then they like get purged after the stream. But it is kind of funny because like, yeah, every now and then like I'll make it to like, oh, like this hit 200 likes and then like the stream ends and it's like, JK, it was like 184. I'm like, I see. So, but still, oh, okay. Like I said, we hit 300 right now. I'm pretty sure a bunch of those are going to disappear, but that's all right. I still really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun today. I hadn't streamed in a week, which is rare. Please do not think that I normally do that. I don't. The only reason I took some time off is because, yeah, for those who have been following the saga, Ballora skirt, this thing, just, yeah, so that's what I was doing all week. Yeah, and I was working on that Noel holiday illustration too. That also took up time, but yeah, I don't normally actually take breaks like that, so that was, yeah. I will be back this weekend live, planning on Sunday, so anyway, I should like actually go. Oh my gosh, I keep saying that and then I keep not leaving. No, thank you so much for all the likes. I just noticed it like jumped up after I mentioned it. Thank you. That's very kind of you all. Please do Jackie. Yeah, honestly, I'd probably do Jackie before I would do the nurse one. Just because like I love clowns, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. I've been considering a Jackie cosplay for a while actually. I don't know though, there's a friend of mine who has like the best like Jackie cosplay ever, and I'm like, I can't possibly do better than that, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. We all have something to offer, right? No matter what. So anyway, I should head out. I'm gonna go make some videos. Yeah, for those who know that I sometimes go live on TikTok after I film, I'm not gonna make any promises today. I kind of doubt it. Most likely my fingers are gonna hurt too much. And also, if I'm being perfectly honest here, I'm kind of hungry. I haven't had dinner yet and it's almost 9 o'clock. And I'm feeling it. So yeah, for those who sometimes jump from my YouTube streams to my TikTok streams, unlikely today. I think I'm probably just gonna wrap it up as soon as I'm done filming and then shovel food in my mouth because I'm hungry. Yeah, so. But anyway, okay, I'm like actually gonna go. I keep saying that and then not doing it. I'm actually gonna go, I swear. So anyways, thank you all so much for joining today. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did, and hopefully I'll see some of y'all on Sunday. And in the meantime, there will be shorts videos. Obviously, there will be puppet shorts videos. So, okay. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.